Hey, hey, hey. Miss J Empress, early as can be. Hi, J Empress, how are you? Let me know if you can hear me, please. Because, sometime, well, maybe not sometime, but most of the time, my audio thing set away already. So, J Empress, let me know if you can hear me in the chat, J Empress. Loud and clear. Thank you, Clean and Fresh. I saw you from earlier, too. Big up yourself, Clean and Fresh. Thank you so much for being here. Miss World, big up yourself. Thank you so much for being here. Nice seeing you guys today. Guys, me know it's been a few days, when Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's been a few days. It's literally been a few days. I'm literally trying to figure out like the days, still trying to figure out the days for the week that I want to be able to go live. Big up yourself, Annette Morrison. Thank you for being here today, Annette. Yeah, it's been a few days. I'm still trying to figure out, guys, like for the days of the week that I'm gonna go live. For some days, I think those days will remain, but for some days there will be a rotation. So maybe 3 to 4 times per week. Let's see how it goes, in all honesty. Dion, big up yourself. Thank you so much for being here today, Dion. Thank you for being here. So I want to get that start out and just kind of like make it, build on those 3 to 4 times per week. Let's see how it goes. Cause like other things in my life has been highly demanding. And I love the swamp and I love being here. And I want to make sure that I show up for you guys as best as I can. And I'm there, 100%. Well, not maybe 100%, maybe 100% will be lying, but I'm there a good amount of times. That way you guys can see me and hear from me, and while not trying to saturate the space. And it's a big up to the swamp, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live today. Let's see if we can get some more people in the live today. We have eight of you guys here thus far. Thank you for that, Dion. Dion, so you have an amazing voicemail. Thank you. And I want to tell about that, like I tend to try to watch back my lives, Dion, and it's so cringing for me to hear. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like sometimes I listen to my lives, like listen them over to see like if there's ways in which obviously I can improve. Da da da. I'm that type of person. But like listening back to the lives, them, oh my god, sometimes it's so cringy. For me to listen. But now that you mentioned it, probably give me a little bit more confidence. Not that I sound terrible, but I don't know. Like it's just like some actors when they tell you, or actresses, they tell you that when they do a movie, they never watch themselves. I think it's the same thing for me when I say something, I speak, I don't want to like listen back to myself. It kind of like, I don't know, somewhat cringy. Hey, but yeah, guys, thank you for being here today. Shakira. Big up yourself, girl. Thank you so much for being here today. 4-4, I see you earlier. Big up yourself. 4-4 said big up to the swamp. Big up, big up, big up everyone. Thank you so much for being here. For those who are joining in, I know that it's been a few days, maybe like 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yes, 3 days. And you're probably wondering what's happening with Mel, but Mel is good, guys. I'm good. I just that I would say ever since last week, there's just been a lot more stuff that's been added to my life. And I am still trying to create that balance between what's happening now and vlogging and all of that stuff. And the aim obviously is to be consistent, not only being consistent, but to also make sure that I plan my week around where at least trying to go 3 to 4 times for the week, hopefully in the future more than that time period. But I think that's a good start. So just in case you guys are probably wondering what's happening. And it's a yes, Bella, lovely voice. All right, so Annette second that. So all right, maybe I believe it because Annette second that one. On your way in, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the live. And of course, if you guys want to support the live for any reason whatsoever, you might like the reasoning, you might like Mel's voice, who knows? You can, support the live through Zelle. I do have my Zelle, and soon enough I may not have to use my Zelle because I'm on my way to being monetized, and I'm close to 450 subscribers. So, once I get to 500, then that should be where I would get monetized, and that way you guys can, support the live however you want to support the live. So again, thank you so much for being here today, guys. Did see some people join in. I saw Ro Thompson. Ro Thompson, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for being here. Just scrolling through just to make sure that I have not skipped over anyone. All right, perfect. The real one, NWO, New World Order. Big up yourself. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being a part of this conversation today. All right, let me just. I think my battery is about to, I hate seeing a low battery, so let me plug my phone in a little bit, guys. I want to get some juice on it because the battery is getting low. So I'm gonna plug my phone in for a second. So how are we doing today, guys? How are we doing today? Like I had, or not just myself, but we've had a blizzard starting from what, yesterday? There was a blizzard. So it was snowing last night. It was snowing a lot this morning. And I think it's kind of like stopped right now ish kind of stopped right now. So it's a good amount of snow. So I hope you guys are okay wherever you guys are. I hope you guys were not affected or affected as badly, based on what I'm seeing happening out there. Literally work was canceled today. So I guess there's a silver lining after all. Yeah, guys. So hope everyone is doing well. Today we have a whole bunch of stuff that we want to talk about, what we want to get into for today. In all honesty, I want to start off because, welcome to Tea Times with Mellz. I tend to want to, always like trying to recap things that's happening in the space, things that's going on. And then we kind of just, hop into like the topic for the day type of thing. So for today, before we get into like the real conversation of the nitty-gritty of it all, we want to talk a little bit about basically what's happening in the space. And one of the first things I want to talk about, or before I talk about anything, welcome to the panel 4-4. How are you doing today?
Mellz, long
Mm-hmm.
time no see. What going? Big
I'm,
up your
I'm
damn
hearing
self,
up.
Mellz.
Big up yourself too in the
Long
four
time no
four.
see, man. Eh? Yeah, man.
Man.
Big up your swamp, big up your people I'm there for early, you know what I mean? Guys, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Same to you, Rothamsa. Make sure that you're staying safe. Rothamsa is 26 degrees in the A this morning. Oh my goodness. I have this bad habit, Rothamsa. I don't know if it's still the Jamaican in me, because we just in a Jamaica we just go about with business. I want to really check weathers and them stuff there. So it kind of like get to me sometime where if I'm going out in this weather, I tend not to check it, and it's not a good sign. I know I need to. So with that said, I have not checked the weather for today thus far. But what I can tell you, there's like almost like a foot of snow outside my window as I look through my window every now and then to see what's happening out there. And it's still somewhat like snowing outside. So if you guys are a part of this crazy weather, if you're in the New Jersey, New York area, wherever it is snowing, guys, just kind of like be careful out there because it's terrible right now. Yep. And there I am thinking, spring is around the corner. I saw a little bit of rain the other day and I was like, okay, all right. Springtime fine. The spring is coming and then lo and behold, it's just like, were you affected for by the snow?
To be honest with them, Mel, I'm in Tennessee right now. I get a load that come Pennsylvania. I tell them no. I want to go south, So
Mm,
I'm from where I go south right now. So I
that's
escape
good.
it,
That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
Like they
man.
don't know what's happening over here.
No,
It's
they do, they
crazy.
do. They do know what's going on, but they might try to
Mm-hmm.
get people to do the work same. So
They do the work
you just
same
have to be
way. Yeah,
strategic out there. Mm-hmm.
that's true.
But yeah, Mel,
That's
man,
true.
back to me that said to you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Miss cause you got my word for the last couple of days. I say, yo, I'm not see Mellz. So glad to see you. You know what I mean? Glad to see you back in the space, you know what I mean? Hold on the
Yeah,
Mellz, hold on.
man. Yeah. And just for the persons who are just joining in, I know that I have not been here for a few days, and normally you guys always see me about the place, but there's just some additional stuff that's just been added to my life right now, and I am trying to create that balance between what's going on and just being in this space, because of course that I love vlogging, I love doing what I do, I love talking to you guys and stuff like that. So it's just for me to create that balance and trying to figure out, like, again, the days for the week where I'm gonna, go, I'll be going live. That way you guys can be able to see me. You know what I mean? And as often too, you know what I mean? So it may not be every single day, but as often until it gets to a place where maybe it's every single day. Who knows? Fingers crossed. You know what I mean? Are you back for four, or are you like still, One yard man, big up yourself, thank you for being here. Dope Kid says, big up yourself, Dope Kid. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your continuous support. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man, Mel, my back, So yeah, I'm there
Mm-hmm.
now. Yeah, man.
Okay,
Just want
cool.
to say I got the in and out because show me there using
Yeah, man, no
navigation, see
problem.
me.
No problem. I
Yeah,
just
man.
didn't know if you had something else to say. Richard Barrett, big up yourself. Thank you for being a part of this live for today. Big up yourself, Richard Barrett. All right, guys. So today I want to start off just with a little bit of recap, and then we can kind of up into what the conversation today is going to be about. G said, Croc, big up yourself. Just seeing you came in there. Big up yourself. Thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, man.
So
Big up his swamp, man.
big up the swamp. Is it that Nikki Harris? Nikki Harris said, "Big up yourself, Mellz." Nikki Harris, I don't know if you're one of the ones to be like watching and not commenting as often, but I think it's probably my first time seeing you here. So if it's your first time, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the live. Thank you so much for being here and to be a part of this conversation today. So a little bit of recap, right? Starting off with what are the most impactful songs of 2026 so far? Because I've been seeing a lot of things that's been happening. I see a lot of, songs been dropping. And the reality of it is February is almost coming to an end. So I think, it's good to kind of like talk about like, like the songs that you guys think, and I can share my own personal views as to the songs that I believe are the trending, or the most popular, the most talked about songs for the year so far, with almost say, because we're almost in March, with March peaking around the corner. Big up yourself in the HM. Bam Bam One said, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Randy Hill, big up yourself. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, so for me, I don't know, you guys want to put it in the chat. What you guys, I mean, I have like three songs that just popped out at me. And again, these are my own preference, and I will share just a little bit based on what I think these songs for me are in my top three for the year so far, until something else happen, I guess. But I guess you guys can put it in the chat. What is your top song for the year so far? Your top two, your top three, your top five, however you see fit. Like what songs are, you see leading right now? What songs you guys seeing leading right now as far as, trending, almost out of February and where a new month is approaching. What songs do you guys think are trending right now? What songs you guys, could put it in the chat, and let's see what you guys are thinking. All right, Ro Thompson, first out of the gate. She said Najiri is on top of my playlist along with the WYFL, Anthony B and Vado. Oh my God. All right, Ro Thompson, let's stick a pin right there. Let's get from somebody else really quick. Anybody else wanna second or third what Ro Thompson have. Anybody else have their top three or top whatever song that you think is trending right now or is holding on the number one, number two, number three spot right now regarding based on, the songs, because there's a lot of songs that have been dropped for the year so far. Anybody have anything to add or anything to say regarding your song trending? So while we're waiting for other persons to comment, hopefully, or in the chat. So Ro Thompson, literally, if I could send you a screenshot from my notes, literally the same exact order, Ro Thompson, that you have those top three, those are my top three, literally. And maybe I should take a screenshot. Only if you could send pictures in the chat. Hopefully, it's something that we could do in the future. But literally, Ro Thompson, I do have Najiri as my number one, still standing. Anthony B, Boxer Robbers, and I have Movado, Bud, and BBC Rich. That's literally my top three. Literally. It is hilarious. See, when them say great minds think alike. So one of them project the Ro Thompson where you would have won a prize, and you would have won a prize if I had a prize to give away today. So kudos to Ro Thompson for literally matching my list. Definitely, literally in that order. All right, let's see. One Sika King, big up yourself. Taj Brown, welcome to the conversation today. One Sika King said, big up all. I was wondering if you pass. What? What, One Sika King? Wonder if you pass away. All right, so it says Movado is number 8 on the UK and 12 in Canada. Vibes Cartel 16 in UK and 22 in Canada. Foggy need to stop by views because Vado's song outchart his. That we're gonna definitely throw into the conversation today. One Sika King, I always appreciate your feedback and what you bring to the space. Yeah, but so that would be my top 3 for today. Miss World Sarah Thompson, stop peeking at Mellz boy. I'm telling you, man, like literally 1, 2, and 3. Najiri, Anthony, and Movado. Yes. So let me kind of like get into, because I don't want to say, hey, these are my top 3 people and just keep it there. And I would say Najiri would be on the top of that list for me. And I would say Najiri. Why? Because guys, we know why. Still standing, these lyrics are lyrics to really reckon with. It's not about, it's not about the simple thing of life, but it's about the deep things in life. It's about you teaching somebody, it's about you learning something. And that's what Still Standing literally is for me. It's one of those soul ties, one of them soul songs that will literally, it grab you once you hear it, it's an automatic hit. Everybody gravitate to it. Other artists, they love to it, they in the flock with it. Sika as well, he was one of those persons from the very beginning that when the song dropped, he literally commented, bigging up Najiri for the song. It's a really, 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 really wonderful song. And I don't think anybody would argue with that. Nobody has nothing negative to say about that song. And it's just on its number 1 top of my list, don't argue with me, argue with your parents. But again, Anthony B easily number 2 for me. Whenever you want to hop in for I just don't want to like call on you in random moments where you're probably not available, but whenever you are.
I don't think I have a top 3, I have a top 2. The Silk Boss on the WYFL rhythm. First, my number 1 is Josh, still champion for me. You know what I mean? Because me as a youth always a fight the system. You know what I mean? So Josh number 1, Mr. Silk Boss number few on the list for me.
Okay.
So I might top 2 that for a year.
I forgot to add Josh to that list though. I'm that thinking I don't want the list to be too long. So but I feel like I could have dropped the Josh in it. I'm gonna put it.
Yeah, man. Cause the Josh song there, even when I get the traction I need to get,
yes,
it's a very nice song. And the story behind that song is very good. The time away drop was a very important time. So, good song. I just because people don't want to support the artist, but number 1 on my list.
Okay.
And then the Silk Boss.
Yeah, man. I definitely would. I'm gonna add Joshy to number 4 because that song Champion, that song is an amazing song. And then to 4 point, the mere fact that it may not get as much traction or whatnot, and it makes you wonder, like, what makes a song a hit song? Like, what makes a song that song where you can say, all right, then it belongs on a specific chart or whatever. Again,
Mm-hmm.
it's not, as we talk about umpteen times over and over on this platform, it's not just about the streams. It's all more so about the message and the man behind the music.
And the
So we
quality
kind
of
of
it.
like
Mm-hmm.
and the quality. And when we say the man
Mm-hmm.
behind the music, me kind of like someone like Dr. Mix for a second come no show say, oh, the man behind the music. So it's just kind of like, the man and the message, type of thing. Because we know that Joshua one of those artists that when he put pen to paper, he never really seems to disappoint. So
Right.
I'm gonna put him there because I'm still owing, I still owe him a review for this specific song, and I wanted to add him to the list as well, because I think we can all agree that he belongs up there for one of those songs for the year so far. So I'm gonna add him.
True.
All
Mm-hmm.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So, kudos to bring that up, because I was wondering to myself, am I missing anybody? Should I add somebody else? I didn't want it to be so, but Joshi is definitely somebody that belong on that list, up there. What you guys think about in the chat? All right, I see John Wick enter the chat. Welcome to the live, John Wick. Thank you for being here. Kyle, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Who else? Who else just joining in? I think I saw somebody else. Oh yes, I saw Father Crooks. Big up yourself. Father Crooks. Big up yourself. Father
Big
Crooks.
up
And
John
thank you
Wick,
for
man.
being here.
One John Wick on the up, man. Big up Father Crooks, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
big up on
man.
yourself, guys. Big up on
Mm-hmm.
yourself. Guys, if you have not subscribed yet to John Wick channel, please go over there. Every 4 o'clock, he's there and square to, so when I'm not, here at 12, you can always count on him, the next person in line at 4 o'clock to be able to have a good conversation. So don't forget to go over to John Wick and, subscribe to him if you have not yet. That way you can be notified when he is going to be live. But I think the cat is out of the back. Every 4 o'clock,
Yeah,
you can find him.
yeah, man. But you know what? When I think more have to take the time off to do to Mel, I think
Mm-hmm.
me do want to do it for my more have to big up all of the crux them where we genuinely support the thing and make sure say yo, we are stay
Yep.
afloat out there, you know what I mean? Big up
Yep.
the genuine crux them, man, big up the crux them where they are just for Mel or for John Wick or for Ramos or for the whole content creator them.
For the
We are
whole, yeah.
support. Right. I have to big up them people, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I
Big
have to
up,
big
big
up them,
up.
man.
And we can
Mm-hmm.
call some name right now, just at the top of our head, and no, we can call some name, and no, offense to those people who don't hear their name. But the reality of it is, when you see I'm live, these people are here. When you see 4-4 live, when you see, John Wick live, or when you see Dr. Mix or Realist or anybody in the space from one side, we can see these people. And maybe
Right.
I don't see you, but maybe other people see you, and big up, and just say big up yourself for that. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But
True.
we have
True.
the one Sika Kingdom, we're always there. We have the Father Crooks, and we're always
Father
there. The
Crooks.
Father
Right.
Gore, we're always there.
Right.
The Road Tom to them, that's always, always been there. We
J
have
Empress.
J Empress. Like, guys, J Empress is literally, guys, like the one side HR manager, literally. Human resource
Right,
manager,
right,
like she's
right.
that manager there. She's in the midst of everything that we do. And on the topic of J Empress, guys, she has her own page as well, her own channel. Please go over to J Empress. J Empress, drop your thing in the chat. That way, people can subscribe to you as well. As you guys, for J Empress, she does, a fantastic job, with keeping the news and the information into the space. Which sometimes, that it's good to have that quick, in the moment information that lots of people may not have, and she does a really good job doing that, and bringing a lot of things to her space. As it says, 7 brothers, 7 different minds. So she's one of those minds along in the operation. So you guys can take the
Yeah,
opportunity to
man.
go over there and support her
Me
channel,
for,
and
for
that way
real,
you can be informed. Mm-hmm. Go
me
ahead,
like how you put
4-4.
some emphasis on J, because me see J thing, me
Mm-hmm.
come out watch her thing, at 10 video J post at daytime. I say, bumbo class. But I see the
Yeah,
real one
man.
side, yeah, is him.
Man, but
And
you have to keep
I think I
everybody
grow,
informed.
guys.
Have to
Right.
keep everybody informed. Yeah. Have
Right.
to.
And you see the next thing, yeah, man. She few subscriber away from 200 guys. Just get Jay to 200, man, and then we can
You get
feel a
her
little
to
better.
200. How much you
Yeah,
are right
man.
now, Jay? How much you have right now? I mean, let me not check it, I think the last time. But yeah, guys, let's get her. She's on her way to 200. Let's get her there, guys. Let's get her there. It's a team effort, and we support all one side bloggers, doing our own thing on a day-to-day basis, so you know um you said she's a few away from 200, guys. Just get her. Oh, she's at 192. Come on, guys. She need eight more. So I need eight of you guys to go over the or more, right? Or more. Sky's the limit, right? To get her to 200. I know she can reach 200 for today, right?
Just
um
make it nine. Just make it nine, guys. Cause we don't like it,
okay, nine.
Just
Yeah,
make it
sure.
nine.
Make it nine.
Right,
Nine are the
right, right.
complete number for real. I agree on that.
Yeah, right.
Nine of us can literally go over and subscribe to her really quickly. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Lovely look, lovely
Yeah,
look.
man. Mm-hmm.
Well, you want her? Go on,
No, no,
fulfill. Go
no,
on.
no. Back to the Canva, man. I Canva. Me that say
Yeah.
with the top song, Joshi, and with that
Hmm.
about the champion. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man. I think these four are definitely up top, for me. And at some point in time, I know I said it before, I need to carve out some time where I can spend a little bit more time with Joshi, because I know he's been in the space doing his
Mm-hmm.
thing. And Joshi, I think he's getting a little bit of fight in the business right now. It's just what it is,
Mm-hmm.
and we need to kind of like get that little, that thing off of him where he can be free and whatnot. Like fly the gates and let in the pirate. I saw the song they go. Fly the gates and let in the pirates, let in Joshi, cause a talented youth, and we need anything we're holding back or any guard shields out there. We're kind of like I bring him thing down a little bit, kind of bring light to it, because we know the youth talented and we know him have a mind of him own, nothing wrong with that. Him speaking mind, nothing wrong with that. You understand? So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna see where the problem lies.
True,
But
true.
Joshy, anyway, there, big up yourself. Literally, you're on my list for that Sana the champion, along with more stuff that you have done so far. And I would
Right.
say big up yourself anyway there. Lex Boss
Yeah,
and
man.
John Wick, thank you for joining the panel today. Big up on yourself. How are you guys doing?
One
Good
side
enough.
to the landslide. Huh?
Bless up
One next
yourself.
boss, man. That man.
Yeah,
John
dude.
Wick.
There, me G.
Oh, yeah, I go on with my brother.
I go through the space here and see somebody pan the one new person pan the YFL ready me.
Well, no man,
Oh, yeah,
well, no, me
say.
say for me and
Hey,
you
hey.
think the same, and I next on my list, maybe,
Alright, that's why I
make
don't
you see.
want to spoil it,
All
you know,
right.
look good, you know, sound good.
You see? John Wick, I give you the
Oh,
update live and direct. John Wick.
Lord God, hey, we roll off for the bed, that me telling no.
Yeah, what this man?
Well, on. So,
What?
all right.
I saw
I'm
a
not going to
zombie
break on the
poster
news.
me I put up there right now. A peer zombie me say right now. I must have a zombie step out.
What is
Man.
happening?
You know, see the spice jump on the rhythm.
So
Oh, what
Spice
the
hop,
blood.
Spice hop on the WYFL rhythm.
Yeah,
She hopped on it.
And I this
realize.
up some girl, quick, but why, Jaja?
You know, realize. Some people just can't. If some people not jump on the back wall, and it's like they feel like they might get left
Yes.
out of the answer.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
And
like them can't afford for nobody shine without them associated with it. Give you them a chance. Like I work for young artists and
Me can
artists.
play. Cause me that want the people them here, you know. My God. What is?
The man
play
if
with
it,
man. I make Mel pull it up on the live, man. If that's the case. I mean, I know if Mel.
Dummy on a beat, so it's a bang. What the hell? No, so stinking, Galena. Yeah. Put it up on it a print out. I couldn't make some gal a chat, I coulda what to sing out. My pretty face with them a talk about. Some gal smell bad like when garbage come out. Yes, happy prettiest, the sweetest, the cutest. It is fitting up my chest, my body a the neatest. I feel the nicest when any beauty contest. Man will confess, and I made the cleanest. Quick like a spin it like a nunchuck, a shape like Coca-Cola bottle, pussy little like a first make up like a you a gaggle, at up like a Indian jackal. I saw me shake it like a snake tail, little rackle. I saw me open wide like a window. Not that you still think that me now blow, me just think like you. Me just think like you, like you. People never think.
Really?
Exactly,
Yeah,
Wick.
Jano.
Really,
Really?
Yeah,
really,
Jano. That's my
really,
Six
that's my
hours.
really.
first that's
My
my
man,
first
my
thought
carry
too, you know.
feelings, you know. Man, she carry feelings because she said such man not do no song with her from him come out, you know.
But
You go
that
do it with
bro,
Chelsea. Yeah.
then really? Oh,
Mm-mm.
Lord, then if
Yo,
you go make
Son
one
of
thing
them
me know,
here
you know,
say
if she make
but
Chelsea a jump on the rhythm, she get total robots, you know. Me sure right.
You
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
Go
yeah,
through.
we're here, Alex.
Oh, me I say like my carry feelings, man. Was such man not do no song with her from him come out, you know. And you go do it with Chelsea. Yeah.
Oh.
Could be. I mean, I want to
Me
know
not, me
of
not,
a falling out. I wonder if there's a falling out or something. I don't know what's going on.
You know.
Me not really know what happened. But
Look, you
you
see
see,
what I go and play. Look, see what I go and play regular, no.
yeah,
If you not come perform on films, if Carton a carry on films, if you can say something like that, go on, yes.
yeah, 'cause the lyrics kind of sound personal too. Like the little lyrics, what they did that is. But when me hear it to John Wick, literally me have it literally as my second thing to talk about right here. So to like I just rubbish, I just garbage. Like it kind of all right then. Like sigh when me hear the vagina and all of that stuff. Like lady, like come on, like you're not 20-year-old anymore. Like what the fuck, like and then the whole. I mean, we understand say your proper hygiene is care, and and it's very it's something that we know that obviously everybody knows that, right, when it comes to proper hygiene and stuff like that.
Hold on the
But
mill. Hold on the 1
mhm,
second. Everybody knows that when you do your body, anybody with do body, or
Lord
their
God,
own
this
people
is
with do body,
Jonathan. Oh my
no say yo, it's
God.
not a nice smell for people who do them body, their own certain people. That me I tell you now. So
Oh,
them I must himself do the song I find.
hey,
Cause he never,
Well,
you
Johnny
notice
Lee.
Lord of
he never have
mercy.
on something where lucky in film smell, you know, you know, make you escape, you know. Just
Oh my
notice where we here,
God.
man.
Mm,
Oof.
yeah,
Just cool, no,
Jano.
man.
Me hear that thing there, no, John. Me no know how true it is, but me no know,
A
me no.
fox, man. People them think we do them body, man. Them are
Oh,
rotten down. They think and bad smell, a true.
oh my
Mm-mm.
God. All
Remember
right.
saying him is almost dead when him a do film body too, you know.
Oh my God. Oh Lord, have
But
mercy. A moment
so
of
we so we so we you think I shouldn't say much of his style?
Me feel so.
she kind of she come out too strong and I laugh. The laugh they come like a some, you know,
Oh,
something like
evil
me say
laugh.
some like I don't really say evil laugh, but like like some word that show obviously did it. It's
Get a
some
girl
sure
thing, the
word.
first thing somebody gonna tell you when them a try cuss you and say you have something about you think, you know.
Yeah, I mean I say like it's just so ghetto and so me no know. Me no like I don't say me know because to John Wick again, like really. It's like when we hear this song and now we are here. So, okay, mother, mind your business. I'm here and you stink, you stink, you stink, you stink. Like what the fuck? Like this is
Yeah,
what the
man.
music really gone to. And then
Mm-hmm.
in the comments too, like people are pointed out in the comments, like the people them who have sense, them are pointed out. A lot of them are literally saying, like, really? Is this y'all queen? Like literally.
Mm-mm.
And then back to Lex point, like some people feel like say yo, if them not a part of the equation, them are missing out. Just go rest yourself, not just rest, make it rest. Make it
Right.
rest. Cause if you especially when you have when you don't have the lyrics them put together for you hop on a song where it's a million years. Cause right now the rhythm is like a dinosaur rhythm, you know. I'm not saying it's like a dinosaur. I'm say that I don't mean by
But
no disrespect the mere fact say so
But
much artists is on it.
not only that,
but
the fact say you is an artist, we're in the business so long, and you can't even construct your lyrics them properly.
Exactly. And then look, me tell about lyrics. Me tell about the lyrics too. Cause you know about lyrics too,
But
right? The me and well and 442 and maybe everybody. I'm just saying. So the mere fact say she starting out with the whole vagina reference. I'm say, all right then, we
Mm-hmm.
hear this before. But then she never really go on too bad, you know. But me no know when she get in a the when she get in a the hook. Or the hook, no. When she get
The
in a the
chorus.
hook, or was it the chorus? The when she get in the
Mm-hmm.
chorus, and like all you hear are just the stick. You're like, no, brother, like no effing way. You can't make this up. You can't make this
but
up, you know.
Well,
But
Mel. Mel.
all right, watch your leg
What's
pass. Mhm.
what's her last hit song or hot song?
That would be a topic for another
The
day.
song
We're going to
with
talk
I
Sean
you know
about.
Paul, Sean
She
Paul and
hasn't
Shaggy.
have she haven't find a hit or for
right,
years now. If you
but
have be real, Chelsea, the only thing when you talk about Spice, the only thing them talk about, yeah, she's a good performer on stage. That's why nobody has you realize that nobody not link her for a collab or she don't really do no collab or anything like that. She don't even have a
right,
song right now. So I see this rhythm is like everybody I look on and say, yo, once me go on, may I get a hot song, It's like
all
them
right.
can't see themselves bigger than the rhythm. You understand me?
But what on
Yeah.
Alex Barca, to your point now, I said it right before you said it now. I'm kind of glad you said those. Then you
Mm.
see that just to show you how them lack creativity out here. I love juggling, I love juggling, but juggling show up the artists them out there we really can create something out of nothing. It's like how
Yep.
you see Massacre that out there and him just make a hit
True
song
that.
out of anything when showed. Then
True that.
these artists really need them juggling to be hot in the street. And that why I felt really mad. That's why you see so much artists so here from a long time. Now you see them start pop up because they need each other energy to feed off it. Them are really creative. And that's
Facts.
the difference with them and Massacre out there.
But a
Yeah
part
man.
of it too, 4-4, which is and panel and everybody in the chat, it's kind of two-folded too, because this rhythm here with the juggling vibe that it is, it literally separate the kids from the adults too. Because you
Mm-hmm.
realize them hop on a rhythm like this, like that rhythm, and they must struggle so badly, so badly when somebody can literally just a drive. That's a drive and a smash lyrics. Just I say, oh, and when we say specifically, big up to Spraga Benz, one Spraga Benz, one Spraga Benz, one Spraga Benz. Literally, can just a drive and just a spit, not but hardcore lyrics on the wire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, like kids from adults. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not denying or confirming that I'm calling these people adults or kids, but I'm just saying that the lyrics and the quality of the lyrics, it shows you what you need to know regarding what is being put out there. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? Like, if you hop on this, because remember, I know, like, I don't know if you view it the same way how I do it, but like, when it comes to a rhythm, right, especially when it becomes saturated, you have to know how you approach it after a period of time, especially when you're about the 100% in line. You have to do something, it's like you almost have to work like twice as hard, depending on the artist who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Because people them already gravitate from other artists already who are dominate the rhythm. So if you go up on it 200 days later, you have to come with something substantial and something that grab the people them that demanding that being demanding or demand the rhythm itself and come with the
Well,
lyrics
the
to show
Sean
the
Paul
people
back
them
here.
say boy, yeah. You are show the people them say yo, like even though I haven't, I'm just hopping onto this rhythm, this I wanna miss out pan. But you know, see that it does another person just hop on the rhythm for hopping on the rhythm sake, and that's what we are seeing from her performance on this rhythm.
Mm-hmm. Sure. And I
Me
already
not,
made
me
a
not, me not
is a
like it. Me not like it. Me
mm-hmm.
not like it, man. I told me comment. Me say me not like it. I don't like this. Sorry. Me not like it. Me not like it none at all.
When I really listen them Mel Cartel Spice, you really see them real about a long term idea based on
Mm,
how them want to portray themselves. You really say yo, them just do whatever comes. Them
because
have a plan. Them because you see them a sing about God a couple days ago and now them they underneath them and I tell man for suck them mad and all of them things. You know what I mean? So really and truly, them thing no look. No substance to them thing what them do. Like how you see Massacre thing kind of lay out in the
because
order
them
and
all they're all over the place too. So they're
right.
all over. There's no structure to what they
And
do.
structure them what them do. Yeah.
And
Yeah
them
man, a
and
facts man.
if them have them way, them overly saturate the market with them bullshit, and some people still gravitate to it. But we are maturing. One side fans are matured fans that when we hear bullshit, we can call it out and we not go skin up with face and play the hypocrite
And
and be like, yeah
and
man, it can't go on. No,
and
this not ready.
that's why I say they fight Massacre so Mel. You see the fact that Massacre thing structured now one way away. It's structured now one way away. Massacre definitely know where my aim for and where my go.
Of
Zin,
course. Yeah.
them eat that because it's a true for them thing just all over and have no farmer structure. Them a
Mm-hmm.
go fight a man with structure. You know what I mean? So
Not
some of
only
the
that
time
too, the quality to a beat them to 4 cause it's just
quality
like
I beat
saying,
them.
you like it in a
Right.
one class, one class, and teacher get homework, right? Dance all of the homework, or we can say dance all are the the teacher or dance all and then the music is the homework, right? And you have a
Right.
group of man, you have the whole of them in the class say, so we not do that homework here, or we just go cheat on that homework
Mm-hmm.
here. And you have that one man that will say, no man, I gotta do my homework and make sure say me get a good grade. So every
Yeah.
man does eat that man, they come and say, everybody say we not it, and why you have to be the one to stand out and say you gotta do it. And the
Right,
same thing with
right.
dancehall and massacre,
Same
yo.
thing I go on with
The
Massive. Right,
man,
a fox.
the
Good
man
analogy.
decides say, like, me not go bleach up myself. Me not go follow the crowd. Me not go wear my pants below my body. Me not go wear them tight up pants and them stuff. Yeah. Me not go.
Nah, it's a demon.
Me not say demon. And me not go tell the girl them say, me want slung in them head or in them face or whatever. Me go
Right.
create music where the ladies them can enjoy. You understand? Me go create music where the youths them can be uplifted and inspired and know say, boy, get to use go for the crown. Go feet.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
understand? So therefore, them
Mm-hmm.
not like that because when you have the quantity and the quality come, the quantity go find every way for fight the quality. So you
Right.
have to go on, two things are gonna happen, right? Is either them have to go come up to massacre level and do the same quality of music there, or them are gonna fight him, right? Fee
Right.
it come down to for them quantity. So that's exactly
Mm-hmm.
what's happening. Whether the mafia accept it or not, that's just basically what's happening. Cartel have been in this space for 20 years and counting with this bullshit we constantly have, going on for him and all of that, whatever it is we go on, that fluffed up as Annette would have said, this illusion, right? So now the people that must
Mm-hmm.
see the smoke are clear and the people that must see certain things, him get exposed. Him get exposed, so the expose him get
Yep.
exposed now. Him in a one time capsule in a one era. It's like we don't go to the one look children and we see one dinosaur out the door. Like, bro, like what you do here? You know belong here. Literally, Babs can't tell that. Literally, like him not belong. So him a go
Right,
do,
right.
him a go try
Well,
put on clothes and act like the other animal and fi kind of blend in, but I not really say it work. I not say it go.
well,
Cause
well, I
either.
the bill. Well, I the bill. Cause I make your passes. Lex boss.
Yeah,
Lex
yeah.
boss, boy.
Yeah,
Mela
yeah.
say yo. Mela say she look outside and she said that. That's what out the door. What you have to say about that?
Bro, remember saying,
Yeah.
how would you say?
Lex Bar probably step away for a second. Me know where
No man,
Yeah.
Lex
him
Bar.
there man. May I
Yeah,
hear
hear
man.
me?
May I hear.
Oh, you are here?
May I
I'm
hear.
not here, Lex Boss.
Him
No,
a
hear
talk
me?
man. I think some corruption are going with the line. Yeah man, I go through man, cause they can't tap you no Lex boss. Go through.
Yeah, say. Remember saying, I him called Bunty Dinosaur,
Yeah, hear him or come in not hear me? No, I don't know. What
Yeah,
happened?
me refresh, me
I, I,
refresh.
yeah, my refresh. My refresh Mel. My
Okay,
refresh.
cool. No, so what that? Come here, say me not hear him.
You see
So
your
me no want.
dinosaur come back in the picture? Cause remember say I'm a bounty dinosaur.
But I
Just like
want
Lex
tell us
boss I say.
I want tell us say oh me say it without even think about it about me I think about it now. No, me see why it's funny.
One of you Lex boss I said what?
All right, me
One of
hear with
you
Lex
was it?
Boss. Lex Boss, I can't hear you now.
Yeah, man, you hear me now?
Lex
Yeah,
Boss.
hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
hear
hear
me?
me?
Yeah, hear me the Melz?
What the bumble? All right, you are going on. Me I go log out and then log back in here.
And
Give me a
yeah
second.
man, yeah. Check out and check back in. Yeah, Lex boss. What you Lex boss?
Yeah, remember, so him did say, I tell Bunty say he's a dinosaur, So
Mm-hmm.
when few years later, he's like him can't understand. Say he's now a dinosaur.
He's
Yeah, tell him.
right,
But guess what?
right,
Look on how them dress, bro, and look how their mindset and how them behave. You know,
right,
realize him still stuck in a 2009 and them time when him
right.
there in the place. Look man,
True.
shot down them. All them just like them stuck in at the past. Them behave like them
Yeah
stuck in
man.
everything they do. Them stuck in at the past. That's why when
Sean Sam just like him stuck at prison same way. But go
yeah,
through.
yeah, and then we and behave like they expect say yo the world revolve around them same way. So
Mm-hmm.
we can't expect nothing. Just like how Dr. Mix said he's a dinosaur. He's literally a
Yeah.
dinosaur, but everybody can see it except him. You know?
Right, right. Mm-hmm.
And that's how it go.
Right. Yeah man.
All
Yeah,
right,
hear me now,
Lex.
Melz?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. May I hear you now? May I hear you
Miss,
now?
Okay.
Mil, you hear me?
Yeah, Lex, may I hear you now?
Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Acho man.
Big up yourself in the Penrose music.
Them really sucking out and not even the dress. You know, so that I'm glad you said that to Lex Boss. The image when needed for run the space to Lex Boss, them just don't have that image right now.
Yes.
The image where people want to see, no matter how them dress and no matter how much change them way, the people may want to see them have that image, Mel.
Man, a drunk
you know
man act like a oven bird.
Yeah, man. You know. I mean, Mel, me go to the point where I watch all him video. Him video where him job with Cause I have a cousin, you know, I don't know if I say I have a cousin who dance in a massacre video. Fight for Us, Zane. I go to the point where me even see man about see him dance and even a film video. That's what you man. Zane. Because everything what the man I do nowadays, Mel, I've something to do with massacre. Trust me, everything what cartel do, I've something to do with massacre. Yeah, man. If I know sound him sound like massacre and I'm flow, I the beat him I use. If I know the beat him I use
him. I think your line went out a little bit. You hear?
Yeah, man, I hear you, man. You hear me? Lex Boss, you hear me?
4-4, you there?
Yeah, man, I'm there, man.
Oh, guys, 4-4, him drop off for the, him connection went out. Yeah, man, he's no longer on the panel. I think him connection went out for a second. Let's just wait and see if he's gonna come back on. Yeah, but for true, man, but to 4-4 point, like them doesn't have the image. You understand? Them not have the image, them not have the style. If you realize them not habit, man, is like a junker act like a hummingbird. For true, like you just not have it. Either you have it or you don't have it. And them really not have it. It's like them put on this expensive clothes upon this body or upon them body, but it just not make no impact. See, you understand? See, if you understand, say a man does not get up and just eat somebody so out of the blues. Them it have to be something about them. Something about the person where, you know, them probably jealous or something. It, you know, 90% of the time it's always been that. You know what I mean? So, you know, to or see 4-4 here, you know. All right, 4-4, you hear we know?
Yeah, man, loud and clear, man. You hear me?
No, 4-4, let me know if you hear, you know.
Oh, the blood clear this.
If you hear me 4-4, me can't hear you, you know. I don't know if you talk on mute or I don't know what happened, but me not hear you. Rotam said the frog wait upon a princess kiss for turn him in a prince box. But it not happen. No man, man, ugly man, man look away. Me say I book up on a picture with him, me say man. 4-4, you hear we know?
Let me know if you hear me. You hear me? You hear me now?
4-4, you hear we?
Oh,
make sure see on me, you know. Lex Boss, you hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear me.
You hear me, Lex Boss?
Yeah, man, I hear you. Now hear me?
John Shop.
Mel not hear me. Check out and check in, Mellz. Tell Mel to check out and check in.
You not hear me?
Loud and clear.
Oh,
yeah, I hear you now.
Chat. Tell Mel say a fear in the chat. Tell Mel to check out, guys, and check in.
Guys, you not hear me, don't?
Yeah,
now the chat, you not hear me, right? You guys are hearing me? Oh, but you guys are saying, oh, somebody was saying can't hear 4-4.
Yeah, man, tell Mel to check out.
We are here, everybody.
Tell
but
Mel
for some reason, guys, me
in.
not hear them, none at all.
Hold
on, me go try. Me go log out again and log back in.
Right.
Yeah, that me go do. All right.
Yeah, Lex Boss, man.
Yeah, you know, see, right now, them just have to spread peer narrative around the place right now. All of a sudden, them a talk about, yo, Masca the free fit job, all type of stuff. Johnny, can you see how Movado draw them out real quick?
Yeah, them out easy. Me that wait for Mel for kind of wait for Mel for touch a point because, you know, me don't want to rush her.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
She falling
Mellz,
back.
yeah, man, check in, man. Mellz, are you away?
Like, that's a virus, man.
Yeah, man. Chat, tell Mellz to check out and check in, but guys.
When I hear me
Yeah,
now,
man.
Yeah, I hear. Still not hear.
guys, when I hear me now,
Loud and
Yeah, man.
clear.
Yeah, man, I hear.
me I say me no know what go on. Like,
Yeah, here we. Yeah,
I
here we,
be
yeah,
Mellz.
just
yeah, me I hear you 4-4. Lex,
You not
Lex.
hear. Lex, I hear you too.
Yeah, man, me I hear you 4-4.
I hear
All right, cool.
everybody.
Me I hear
Janik,
John
I
Wick
hear we
now.
too.
All right, me don't
I
know
hear
what go
Janik.
on. Show your chat, Spice and sending over man over here, Spice. Watch yourself in a
We
minute.
show buy Spice and IT bag.
sorry
So,
for
hey,
Sure.
no one
Oh,
style
oh,
up Mellz channel, you know, so.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. We return to sender around here, man. We don't believe in them thing, them else.
man. Me say what kind of sadness in idea. All right, when I say no 4-4, cause you did chop off one at a time where you did explain one point, 4-4?
4-4 must have drive, man. You see, I want white man jump on the YFL and beat. No for the artist and pon it to blood.
John Wick, can you hear me?
Yeah, me I hear you. Me I say me see one white man jump on the YFL rhythm. And right now, I give enough of the artists I run for their money.
we are that. The man is.
Guys, you not hear me?
One white man is still in one car.
Mm.
So I say, man, call me Paris now, man, you know, that make him happy and them thing there. Him man a name up the rhythm dog. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you hear me?
Why me can't
Me
hear
I
you?
hear you and me I hear Mel. Me don't know if Mel I hear you.
That don't make no sense to me as to why. Yo, this never.
We are hearing you know, Mel. Mel, you are here we? I'm like Mel's not here, man. Mel's a headphone you use. Get rid of the headphone if a headphone you use, Mel's. Yeah, wait a say who hilarious on it? The
Bruce?
frog team corrupt the system. No man, they can't touch through the system.
You guys hear me now?
We are here all the time. We've been hearing you, Mel's.
The thing is, me not hear. You know what that? Me don't know what happened.
Oh, yeah, use headphone.
No, so me not use no headphone.
Uh, Probably just refresh
Me
the
don't know
page.
what really happened.
So you hear me now though?
You wanna still hear
Yeah?
me?
Yeah, we are hear you. You hear me? Turn up your volume or something, man. Probably you turn down your volume or something.
You wanna hear me still?
Still I hear you.
Let me see what me can do.
We are hear you, Mellz. Are you not hear we? Or me I hear you. Chat, you not hear me? Yeah, chat I hear everybody. Mellz, if you not hear me, probably your Wi-Fi I do it. You see me I say? Probably your Wi-Fi I cause that. Big up yourself in the road, Tams. YOLO. Annette.
Wanna
Yo,
hear me?
Assad. Yeah, man, I hear you.
Let me see if this any better. Cool.
You hear me now?
Yeah, me I hear you, Wick. Me I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, I alone must be up on the panel. Or somebody, yeah. I mean, I alone up here right now.
Yeah, me could check it out and see it go.
But the chat did I hear you, you know? I
Yeah,
just
but
you not hear me.
Yeah, cause me they hear for a little while and then all of a sudden it's like me just stop hear everybody. Me don't know what would have caused that for happen. Me don't know. But
Big
me I
up,
hear I hear
bro.
you now though.
Probably your Wi-Fi. Yes, me I say probably. What me don't know if I Wi-Fi cause that.
Could me have caused some delay or something of the sort?
Yeah.
Hear me now?
Yeah, we're here like so we're going good from morning. So me not understand like what all of a sudden
When I use on the phone, I use stream
yeah
it
the
with the
phone we are
stream.
you yeah the phone
Oh,
we are use like but we're going good
that's it.
from morning. We don't know what all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm phone me there using there get your trouble, so me just switch over to my laptop. So me know.
Oh, me I
That's
hear you now though. Me I hear Wick good you know. So hopefully 4-4 there on and him want call him, but me supposed to can hear him good too as well. You see me? Yeah.
Real man.
Yeah, man, but as I say with the whole the song not ready yet. The song
Which
not ready yet,
song?
you know?
Which song?
The song where Spice man that not ready yet, man.
Nah, go no way.
That can
That man not authorize that man. There is no way man gonna authorize that.
that
If a
song they not
spice
really
that
ready,
not
man.
that not supposed to get authorization.
It was a
Fuck
freestyle
that.
or official.
Me now want to know which one of them that bro. That even need to play again. Sorry, so me even play it to blood clot. I
Yeah, and
hear it.
the people them a says that y'all queen. That's what the people them a say. So I not understand like
It then 39% I say for keep it, 39% I say if you get rid of it, and 39%. I mean, one next the rest side little bit less percent I say in the middle, like they don't know what to do. But between if you keep it or dash away, the percentage is the same. And even like she get no lead. So that alone supposed to tell such man say, yo, dash it that off of your rhythm, brother. That not needed.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy though. Like to really think that music
I
or
think Spice I want to be I lose it, man. Spice.
Bro, pussy buff on a printer that what the fuck? Who the fuck cares if your pussy buff on a print, bitch?
yo, that's all them talk about. That's
Like
all
every
them
song of
have to
yours thing
talk
about
about.
underneath it, like where you like I say your thing forward?
And the
One
last time I
topic,
text you,
Eve, one
and it's like
topic.
she always single. So I don't understand how that even work, bro. Like you not have a ring on your finger, you understand? And me never see with a man walk out for say, boy, me and my man I go shopping or take a little vacation from the rest gone. So I don't
Yeah.
understand like what's so special about your vagina, so but you know, me not see it. You understand? Me not see nobody stick around what we kind of say, boy, you know, some truth, is dear to it. So me not understand. Me not
She
like it.
should jump go you have to go me and Danger Rick one side. Me and Danger have our preview on the YFL. Worst preview that me see so far.
Rick, nobody waste your time, me I beg you. Nobody go over there. I just you go waste your time.
Waste of time and speed. Yo, them are people the queen of dance all this. That are your talent.
Yeah, man, for thing there. And that one move that was she
I
always put
think
up her foot up like that.
The last time I see she do that, now whole underneath her we see a show. You could have seen in cancel. The last time he do that.
you know realize with Spice, she and Cartel have something in common, you know.
Yeah, man.
Them
They
fear the
do, they
young
do.
generation. Because right now you see the simple fact say Chensia, okay, no matter how Chensia is just it's not and I said when it comes down to like selling like Chensia stream more than her, Chensia give her more commercial status than her. You understand me? I don't think Chensia can beat her when it comes to performance. You understand me? So I think them feel threatened. You understand me? And then worse, Carter go do song with Chensia and thing. She might be feel even more threatened. You understand me? So cause Carter I use it to them, And use one of them for performance. Cause it's not the best at performance. Spice come in there, so and then she might try get that more international success and that hit there, which Chensia is one of the artists where you can collaborate with to try to get a hit song. You understand me? So
Right.
maybe woman and I be two of them are watching one another because we could be real. People been saying Chensia is like the new face of dancehall. Remember saying they have a beef from way back with then, when they did go at each other at one point. You understand me?
Yeah.
So I could be real. Spice not hitting like how she used to. Like she's not dominant no more. And right now the only reason why Spice they where she there right now is because there's not a lot of competition in this
Right.
space. You see, if it was competitive like the male space, then the Spice would have been replaced a long time. But when I think about the female and dancehall, who really there otherwise and Jada sometime-ish, there's not a lot of successful dancehall female. So she
Shensia.
feel threatened by when you see the man draft a younger. Yeah, because alright, Cartel are doing album. The first song I released, look how the history of him and Spice have much from jail till all that stuff. And you tell me say you choose a chance here for do you choose a Aishana. Look how much people she in do collab with. That's not Spice.
Right.
You understand me? So if I
Right.
was maybe I'm feeling Spice. You understand me? She feel left out because everybody else get featured except she. But not talk about her. She draft for the TikTok of them the other day for do one song. Nobody not hear about him. Go for Rosalie and Dime and them some soft girl era, something like that. But nobody talk about it. No song
Right.
where she do, nobody not talk about it. The only time people
Right.
talk about her are when them book her for anyone a cartel show and I performance.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Mm.
And
music
then and
wise,
then it make you ask the question like, all right, they're not this age, you're not age backwards, right? What type of thing do they set up so that they will be able to take care of themselves? And again, she not see where I'm cartel right now, like them not have nothing to set up. It's like a man out there does a work, and them don't have a pension plan, so therefore when him reach the pension stage, him have to still a work. I just basically when Miss she and Cartel when me say right now in the music space. It's like what them not have no plan for retire, them not have no plan for take it from just being performers to dominating in a different way in the music space like that not dead end on at all or the pan top of them mind none at all is that them want to dance all push them out in a wheelchair and that them out look for do because if that's the plan, I don't know.
So, well, I have a question though, Mel. Because, if because I don't know if I mean I remember good or what. But I remember one point when Shensi I send distractors Spice. Me no know, I not saying that happen, Me just ask.
I
No,
wasn't. I don't think that distracted in there. There's some back and forth through social
Back
media.
and forth, right. But me never
Yeah,
see
yeah.
Shensi come out come sing nothing disrespectful towards her. You know?
so no, me
Since
never
you're
saw.
coward,
Shensi coward.
Yeah, man. Anytime them start bully her, so the way man you run, man.
No, to be honest with you, I don't think so. Me not gonna beat Shensi, because I'm not beat her. Because that girl will out there where I do music. So despite if she want, me not care who she want align with Mel, me not go disrespect her, Massacre. Because when she
No,
me
and I
with
said
Shensi,
disrespect.
well,
And I
not you, man. Not you, man. I just me I say, Team Lex, but I say, what it show me is, it show me the difference with Massacre and Vibes Cartel. See, Cartel being the man where him is, him need a collab for Shensia to put him somewhere. Zane, in space of Massacre and Shensia did need Massacre to put her back where she need to go. So I always look on it in reverse just to kind of get the truth in Lex Bars, Zane. But I don't think a coward Shensia coward no Lex Bars. I just feel like Shensia know what she want in life, and like Spice and Vibes Cartel, them have a plan, Zane. So what she not gonna do, she not gonna make certain energy kind of derail her thing. You understand me? I said to you, so I not really think afraid of Lex Bars. You know?
Yeah, better. She does not want certain smoke, so she does
She
prefer
don't
for
want it,
just be
yes.
neutral and just call it a day and fi stand up on her own and say, "Yo,
Right. That even a collab there, it might be not be the best collab, but as a youth we genuinely love loyalty and everything there, we not see the problem with she do a collaboration with him because at the end of the day, our early part of our success was tied to him. So, me not see nothing wrong if she returned the favor to him. You understand me? I said to you, This song is not a hit though.
4-4. 4-4.
Yo, eh?
The Fox said him did that beat and a drag her to the ground, bro. Me not think so she
Sure.
just go do that.
But look, you know, remember say him almost tear down our career, you know.
True, that's true. That's true.
The
So
wickedest,
true.
you know, remember say it's like him almost derail our career. If I never fit Romish, you know.
Yeah.
Me not feel so there would be a chance here. It could be real, you know, because
Right.
yeah, the man make
I think she look deeper than that though. I think she look, cause it's let me tell you something, when it comes to genuine people, you see genuine people, them tend to not make the negative overshadow the good. You understand me? I said to you? And at the end of the day, you know, you have to understand life, you know, life is a balance, you know. Some people call it positive and negative, some people call it light and darkness. You see, anytime you give the darkness more credit than the light, you're gonna lose in the race before it even starts. Then I feel like say a massacre have that in him too. Where massacre is a youth where it's a genuine kind youth and a genuine good youth. Then and when I do, it might allow you to do the wrong thing first before him do certain move. You know, so I feel like Shensia just do it out of the kindness of the nose. You know, so despite what transpire out of it, then at the end of the day, it help her to reach as far as she reach. And she just do it out of one genuine favor. And so yeah, do it. You know, because at the end of the day.
She's a Libra man. She nice and then we act full. I think she's a Libra, right? I think she's a Libra and I think she nice and we act full, but when they get them out, them
know what them are do, man.
Them know what them are do.
And sometimes, you know,
if you paint the picture there, bro, me watch a video with Chensi and she has say right now, everything like she worship Cartel, bro, is a different settings when it comes to she and Cartel. To be honest, and I like the home. I'm sending a video on WhatsApp. Hold on there.
No, that one video, bro. Like, yo, if you
so we not deter the fact say she needs some backbone, you know. To my point, me not deter the fact that she need that. But as far as to be able to, I guess at some point stand up and can make certain claims, I think she have it within her. Maybe she don't know
maturity.
Yet, maybe she know she will have that maturity there, man. Me I tell you. I Libra them so them stay them kind and then soft and they act too foolish sometimes. But me I tell you when they really get them out, them yo me I tell you like don't me I tell you. So
Mel, you want me to be honest with you? You have to remember say when she see where Gaza, let me tell her, she see where the Gaza them people find them capable of, you know. Remember say the way Carter put her through in the first part of her career, you know. It can be real, maybe she does not want to get that back of smoke, you know, because it drain her mentally, you know, man.
I mean, again, it could be Lex, it could be. But at the same time, you know, means it still not means that she not have it within her feet. You understand? Because I say people they think say, you know, them never have it, Massacre never have it within for call Cartel name, you know. And the man literally their Cartel get a bleach with the earth shaker. They tell us say, yo, do not wake a sleeping lion. So again, we see what she's doing now and what, you know, but again, you know, like, and again, hopefully me can say what me kind of probably know from experience as a person of being a Libra with her. Hopefully, but again, it's still not take away from your point though that you made and John.
All right, you are Mel, right. We know say doing a massacre about a long time rival in a dancer, then.
Yeah.
You not take nothing for massacre out of kindness and art. No say doing a you dead.
Yeah.
Because doing and say yo, you know, G, despite what transpire, condolences to your losses. It take a real man and a clean heart for them thing there.
Of course.
You understand me? I said despite that way and a man have sometimes you have to just mature and pass certain things. Not play for full to it, you know. But you have to know say in a life, some things will transpire back in the days. You're supposed to kind of look through it as a mature man. Now align yourself with them still. I'm kind of understand with them I say as far as Shensia praising Vibes Cartel. Zane, it's like she don't remember what she but sometimes you can be strategic with it too. Sometimes you can just pick up a man or give a man a look at one song or you know, because you know who's you that come from in a life, you know?
Okay, and then sometimes I have to understand. This is such fragile love when people bruise him, where people stroke him ego, you know, massage his ego, you know. Because all them praises they're not necessary to me. them a dance artists, it's like them they realize yeah, me understand you can be a fan, but don't lose your stance of being a co-worker because the whole one in the same music industry. You can have respect for your man, but that means you feel realize you're part of the same industry. Not co-workers. Right. And that mean too. This is my personal opinion. I believe when you look at the artists, if you look at themselves as more co-workers than being just fans of a person. You understand me?
Right.
And I think that another cause all of this rift right now with genocide and everybody, because we just see everybody as a co-worker. We don't see them as them better than me or me them fan or we a fanboy and I want to join a fan club. No.
Right.
And I think Cynthia works so hard to put herself on a level where I don't say you can't show respect, but bro, when I see the video, it come like Spice 2.0. Like she give her whole career, her whole hard work, everything to that man. That like he must like if you see the videos, them like, oh, everything I do, I think about how Vibe Cartel would write it. I think about how Cartel is such a great artist. Everything I do, how I write my songs, and how I structure, how I think of how Vibes Cartel would do it.
Well, and so let me ask that question. Mellz boss, what is the relationship with Shensia and Ramesh now? Are they good or are they not good?
To me, see on the media, because I don't know them camp personally, but from what I am seeing, she have a respect for Ramesh, but business-wise, Ramesh not really involved business-wise in her. Like, it's like how Ramesh should be her manager and anything Ramesh said should have work with and all that stuff. Them not have that relationship there, but them still have respect and friendship same way. Right.
It's the people like them there though. It's the people like them there. You know, expect better from them. Anybody who can stay grounded and stay true to them core, then you know expect better from them. You understand me? I said to you, if you say you have an artist and the people where they used to be then day one, them and them fall out or them and them have riff. You know, expect nothing better from them in the future, man. So I can understand even why she even behave like that to Cartel. Somebody with this him and she and Ramesh back in the day. So I can understand that too. So them really have no true backbone or nothing firm with them standing, you know?
But you have to remember, say, as a female twin, I may give her this. You have to remember, say, she's a female at the end of the day. You see, when it comes to this type of industry, music industry, overall, dancehall, you see, if you don't know how to play your cards right as a female, then you will get some different level of fight. I have to remember, say, Russian, when she left Ramesh, Russian, them their manager, you know. Russian, remember say one day when she did have a little follow to Russian, you know, Russian did have her off, you know. Quick time they make she make up back with Russian, you know. So me understand. Yeah, remember say
I did me tell us the Libra and them man, me tell us them conflict.
So me have to give her a pass. Because I think about it as a female, you have to understand so she have to know if to survive the game. So you have to just rub shoulder with people, you know, like because right now, if you go this Cartel, you know, Russian them and the whole of them want to jump out. Me understand. So she have to just play it safe.
Oh, and that's a true too, you know. Probably Russian can play a little role in that linkage too.
Yeah, man, remember say
that can be the case, so yeah.
Yeah, so you have to remember say Russian get her the deal and a Russian get her the collab them with Tiger and them people. And when she signed to Rich Immigrant, you know, it was true Russian, you know. When a Russian basically structure our international success, you know. So you have some, and then you know with the whole, you know, Cartel link and all that stuff. So she just have to play it safe. I hope she just know what she do and do. I hope say her energy, you know, make such man just drain out her energy, you know. Because that's all that such man do. Such man just drain out people energy for try build film thing, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
And then too we have to respect the artists them out there try for the music too. And I want to, you know, not every artist want to align themselves with one camp or some people just want to just do music on a whole where them can just do music with everybody, you know. Not everybody want that. I think what I kind of love with the WYFL rhythm, yeah, is the fact that, you know, anybody can be a part of the rhythm. I don't know politics thing, you know. I kind of love that. More juggling him come out of the space in the same way they were not tied to no politics. You understand me I said to you? Because if you notice a cartel running pan it, Vada running pan it. And you have some whole heap of ones that running pan rhythm. Yeah, do your thing, you know, really want to align yourself.
What an idea in our business, you know. The thing Mac now live, because I remember the more all them Sunday are streaming at the PMAC, you know. So an idea is business.
Many years ago. Go again.
I say at the end of the day, all of them songs there, it are PMAC, you know. So the more streams, the more money Mac make. And it is dancer music is 95% business and 5% talent. So,
right.
You know?
Mac nice, you know, Mac the pan Cloud9 right now. You see in a video push up trade in a Movado video.
Right. What do you think about the Movado song they do, Mel?
Yo, me soon get to it, you know. Me soon get to it, but me just stick on just want to run through the regular thing really quickly, because we know said that regular them a promote for the show. I mean it in a summer, but obviously knows the time around quickly. Remember, so we did talk about mobile. Like mobile was like months ago, but sit there and next month a mobile already. You get what me say? Some of this kind of want like touch base on that about the show.
I mean next week.
When I'm mobile, not the last week in a March or the first week.
Well, next week, when March start, next week March start.
I say mobile next week for sure, right? Next month, but it at the end of the month, March and mobile.
All time I fly fast as a quint, you know.
Then me say so that's why I know with the whole regular and gearing up and stuff like that, it's a good look. If kind of like remind the fans them say they're around the corner. Obviously when it comes to the top, because I think we did talk about that a little bit earlier regarding the mere facts here. Whole heap of top talents are got there and separate the kids from the adults them, on the show. Really excited to see what the lineup look like and the performance what it gonna look like. All road lead to regular on July 31st to August 2nd. And on the topic of the WYFL, want to hear the Tony Mataran on the WYFL?
Tony
Since we talk about
Mataran.
Spice. Yeah, I don't know if him drop it official or it was just a little snippet or whatever. But yeah, Tony Mataran have a thing them on. Have a song where him thing them. And as again, if it's just a clipping or trying out, cause remember say a whole heap of artist sample it, I wanna see it.
Somebody this Spice?
No man, him just enter the WYFL and this was before Spice drop. Maybe like a 2 days ago or so him drop something, man. But me not, as again, me don't know if it's official. I'm not gonna fact check me on that. But me know say him have him sample the rhythm. But for me not mad at it. Me not mad at when him have panic, because everybody knows so when it comes to Tony Mataran, him have a certain type of taste and a certain style when him write music. So I'm not disappointed at all. I'm not disappointed with today. Chat when you hear it, when you hear the Tony Mataran, me say for me alone hear it or whatever. Yeah man, me hear the Tony Mataran. I'm not disappointed about it.
Yeah man. Wicked.
Yeah man.
No.
Yeah,
no, may I say if you want you the one side boss for the WYFL. You don't want your massive company? Eh?
On the YFL? I know too much artists up on that right now.
Okay.
I don't want to go overshadow some of my man them, And see man them out to war for you rhythm.
Me no must get it. That's
kind of need. It's not like him needs to go on you. See me I say?
It's a big entanglement,
right?
Massacre
no need to do nothing, man.
4-4. Like in Alice Massacre, my Massacre say when I mix now, I mean.
Facts, man. No, despite him take a couple of the juggling so far, But just ask you one of them on the thing,
Yeah. Me no feel like it's needed. Me no feel like him thing there.
If I never so much artists, the funny, but that's a no problem. But last time like last month, a 70 had chops the pan that they want ready, they go through it and I show
how much?
70 had tracks until last month. Before Cartel them also jump on ready. So just imagine, no. You understand me?
That just for sure how desperate the man them out there need a juggling.
But
Like the dance hall.
that's what I was about to say. 4-4, like literally, I was about to say that means some more juggling rhythms need to be built. Then that
Right.
way we can get back dancehall in this era to where it
Mm-hmm.
used to be back in the day when the man them can juggle. That's
Right.
it. We just at a one
Right.
rhythm right now. I do it. So everyone gonna try, infiltrate the one little rhythm. But if we
Mm-hmm.
have more artists, so like Russian, one Russian over there, though. Genius, what's going on? Like, like
Well,
do something.
well, Russian drop
Yeah.
rhythm. Russian drop the rhythm for counter YFL, but it failed. I mean, I don't know that.
Well, him need to drop
Yeah.
something. Him need to drop something go better.
I know
Cause
that.
if me not hear about it, then that for sure is how bad it is. Like
If
what
it,
you say.
I remember saying my Mac have a rival, them didn't even come on social media when Mac when Skipper them also run the rhythm, Russian announce them a drop theme rhythm, and Mac say, yo, not no. You never say what the whole back and forth. The rhythm
Me
where
don't know if
Russian
I,
drop,
me don't know if
Me
it
tell her
start
who I
before
want to
that
find right.
interview.
Me tell you song them with the rhythm, the new Russian rhythm. Passport Princess. That are the like the
Oh,
Passport Princess, Molly, Asian and Tiger one next song on the same rhythm there. And we
Yeah.
say but saying
Yeah.
say one side,
Russian
link one side for your hit,
Lex
say
Lex
rhythm not
Boss.
hit,
Lex Boss. Russian if you
Yeah.
move him pussy clat and go. Russian if you move and go. Move up and go. You see certain man, you see any man tied to politics, don't need to drop no what you call it, no juggling out there. Cause you see, it's a Russian them, bad man boy them, and them bad man massacre for real. Let me tell you why. Massacre song are the baddest song on the what the rhythm name? Remind me Lex Boss. Rich
rich
Swear
sex,
Sex.
Book
the rich
rhythm.
sex. Well,
Storybook
we
rhythm,
call
right.
it rich sex, but you know, it's the notebook.
We don't even know the name of the rhythm, but we know Massacre song, right? But well, I know Massacre song are the baddest song on it. And you see out of politics, the boy run campaign with my boy the song just for try for outshine Massacre thing.
Yeah, man, you
You
push him,
understand me? I
man.
said you? So with them type of juggling there, the dancehall don't need them type of juggling the way. You have to prop up your artist them because you feel like say you want your artist them to be the talk of the town to kind of put on a next artist. Then them thing that we just want you like my boy that we genuinely balance in the space. We drop the thing them and make the artists them come in come prove themselves. We don't want a politics and I think, cause then it thing it not gonna look good and people not gonna enjoy it. You understand me? I said to you?
For. I think me
Mm-hmm.
alone did see. Remember, when you man do Valiant song, you release Valiant song first. You must say him do all promo run with in video himself with man Valiant nice studio and then create all
Right.
type of controversy running with Stark Ashley, the one collab and him. Do Russian know if you do use the drama, for push
Yeah,
it
man.
controversy, So that help push it such and then do all for paid promotion, So
Mm-hmm.
that help push him and rhythm, push that whole song then. But Masca just do it, just
Yeah,
go up on it.
I'm tell you the next thing we push them song to. Then that little medley video what them do, but them time massacre thing to everybody pan the medley. Nothing wrong with it him still But that rich sex song end up generate a lot of views from Vibes Cartel and Valiant song too. The medley video what them do with the whole of them in the video. Then that rich sex song help it generate a lot of streams from them other song there.
But
So
you know what?
the boy know him because at that time a rich sex was the song where everybody I listen to. So him know so once me tie rich sex him with them, him know what gonna happen. So only if I look at campaign run
Me
pan
tell her
them boy
when
the
me
thing.
tell her when the bad mind start to. So
Mm-hmm.
when Carter screenshot film song and put it up on IG,
Yeah.
Masca screenshot film and put up it. And then Valiant run go screenshot film and put it up it. And that's how the whole contract start. I don't know if you hear about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. And
Mm-hmm.
last Cartel must go put up film when he must be 7 million. While Masca them they are 8 million and I think Valiant when they did about 90 million or something like that.
Right.
And so Cartel is shame. When the man them show up in on the juggling. All
Mm-hmm.
right, no, to know so Cartel did not the juggling them. To be real.
Right.
Is a Tushan? Did I say that right? Tushan Green said right now Fagya pre Mac fi make Movado take the rhythm. Yo, me I tell you, right now me no say hey.
Shame him, shame man. Boy, shame
Yo,
man.
and
Cause you know why I'm shame? You
we're
know why I'm
getting
shame,
that,
Mel?
you know. Mm-hmm.
You know why I'm shame? The boy run weeks a campaign for songs. I've been more than vlogger them out there a campaign for song for song go for song be it song. And guess what? Vada just drop him song. Just drop him song and Vada song a out stream for him song. So I pissy boy piss man. You know what I
But
mean?
I hate me being a tell no, me being a tell no, you know, say yo, when Movado drop this song, me say to myself, you know, notice say Movado, no know if they did it 4-4, but me also say notice say Movado always not for the too much.
Mm-hmm.
The man they not have to do too much. The man they not for campaign, then the man they not for big friend, the man they just go out and the man they just dominate. That's all. That's all them the man do. You understand? And again,
Right.
with the lyrics nothing there over the top and round the mountain and through the Rally Rasky Road. But me I tell you, say, when the man hop on the rhythm, when them arrive early, or him arrive late on the rhythm, the man just always have this presence when him walk with behind him. And Cartel have to know that. I feel like say Cartel don't know that. He have to know that man have this presence and this aura thing when walk with. You understand? So I guess we can use this opportunity to transition over into where we think about Movado on the WYFL rhythm. Because that song, obviously, it in my top three for the most impactful song for the year so far. I will not just talk about the streams them alone. 3 days and it almost the 1 million views. You understand me not talk about that. You understand? But the mere fact say, yo, this man, yeah, a man just literally, a man just walk with the stick and just clear the way from the rhythm, literally. And me just feel, me not say, yo, him gone with the rhythm by far. You get what me I say? But if we feel literally and have a whole conversation about who really take the rhythm, yeah, him name I go come up, him name I go come up. Anthony B name I go come up. You understand? So really make you ask the question, all right then. Who really have the rhythm? Nobody know about Sika. What the boy name?
Skipper.
Skipper. Yeah, wrong thing, say. Nobody don't remember about Skipper. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, just I tell you, so and it goes back to I think Lex was even saying earlier in terms of like Spice upping onto the rhythm where it may not have been necessary because in fact them are missing out. But some artists would understand the art of whether them arrive early, then if you have a certain impact, whether them arrive late, then if you have a certain impact. And Spice and Cartel, like, them seem to not learn that in a music none at all. You understand? So if you go arrive early, there's certain lyrics, certain quality where you have to go have with on the rhythm. If you go arrive late, I'm over the understand. I'm telling you already, where I'm upon the overproof rhythm. When the man drops second down for me lady. You know say you are driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah,
other
man.
man that kick like a Van Damme pan rhythm and the man just coming smooth like a silk pan the
Mm-hmm.
rhythm. And them have it to say. The man got I'm gone with the overproof with him. It them have it to say. I mean me not confirm or deny, but the man if as me I said about the WYFL with him now, if conversation for call up to say oh have the rhythm, him name I go come up. Him
Right.
name I go come up to say oh thing there.
Right.
So we have to understand some of that never had to do too much, whether he's when them arrive early, him or late, him always seem to make an impact on the rhythm the when time him arrive. You understand? You have to understand say he's a commander and I'm always here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Him not arrive, he wasn't like a bully, but him always command the rhythm and make it him own. You understand? I would just have to understand that we
Let
have
me
to
tell you.
accept that.
Let me tell you why I reach cartel, Mel. Tell you why I reach cartel. Them other thing we say it's a good and evil, Mel. Good and evil is a hell of a thing, you know. That's why you see sometimes some people do some evil thing, if you to follow it up. Why? Because life have a way. If you come back run, come bite. It's when you do, it's when you do bad, it's whatever see this when a life, Mel, you always come back on your pussy clad. You hear me say to you? So when you see some people that do some evil thing, don't even try to fight them. I see cartel out there try to fight massacre thing. Then I fight him out there, fight massacre, and I try to tear down massacre thing, you know, you see? Guess what? The whole narrative switch on him pussy clad. You know what he say? You know what he say? Or the media did that with him 100%. Or cartel this, come from jail. I'm at this, I'm at the man. No, he fight out being the man, fight out the, look here. Everything him do, I feel.
Exactly.
I feel, Zane. Him out there campaign out. Right. Him out there campaign out. Hell. I look, the Vado not even campaign, Vado just drop a song on him pussy clad. The whole place in Europe. Everybody turn against him now. So sometime in a life, Mel, just make some people just keep on fight and you just do the right thing.
Just do the right thing, actually.
Alright.
Just do the right thing, man.
Alright, me know if me I watch everything while I go on, and me on me I look on it too deep, right?
Yeah.
Alright, look pretty stuff. Everybody has a cartel now, drop no hit, right? So around to now and chat name Hype Life, right? Reach or 1 million views quick and fast. So you don't know, you let you expose say you buy a man my views, right? So me pushing that, me expose it to. Me say if you go on the whole platform them, it's like the man him start push out, the man try find different ways to push off the narrative then. So they know so they under one microscope. You see that song I drop with him and Chance here? There's no amount of promotion will go behind that song with him and Chance here. The man go up on bro. Go premiere it. The man have been vlogger with auntie, uncle and Gaza auntie out there tell people to pre-order it. You must say man drop all pre-order link, you know. You understand me? The man had do so much promotion to that song there. How is it that Movado drop a song and actually our neck and title man surpassing our views, right? Remember say your song drop first, you know. Alright. It reached to a point where it's so embarrassing where we can't wait for the week done. So we can check and see if I really buy views because it was so embarrassing for say you and Chelsea have a song which heavily promoted, and then out of nowhere, Movado song come and a beating of views. And then when it looks so bad, you see the man go post him by McLaren for try to change the narrative. You know that's how them man this try to change people, because you know people's mind attention space small. You buy one old McLaren for try show off, and then all of a sudden no, when you say that now work out of nowhere. The poster post Gaza versus Gully show where I keep and all that tour and all them things. So it's like realize say yo, you know say that you would as people strength him walk off I'm just happy him just can't just take a L. Like him can't just take a L and say alright then, yeah, Movado doing thing. But him just can't do that because he put himself so higher than life. Because remember when he come out, you know, all him talk about are selling gold every week and billboards and all them things, you know. How comes all now you know reach for a billboard when him come out of jail? I don't hear nobody else say nothing. He go number 1, 2 for Apple. When Masca them do it, when Blinds them do it, when every other artist go number 1 for iTunes, them say anybody can go number 1 for iTunes. But him do it, it's acceptable are the biggest thing for dancer. It's like in peer to me, it man peer for all of them bloggers and them internet so-called influencers, yeah, for try to control the narrative in the media.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, before we get to Annette, because Annette just joined the panel, before we get to Annette, so just when I talk about the whole Gaza uncle and dropping a link on them stuff there, it kind of remind me of the Illuminati them. Something come to mind with them over there, Gaza. It's like them keep them secret society meeting for find ways of tearing down the people them and brainwash the people them and stuff like that. And then they come out in the world and paint them narratives. So the same thing them over there though. Them over there keep them meeting and finding ways to tear down other people and tear down massacre and all of them thing there. And it still not work. Still not work. All right, so Alter Shah in the music in the comment section saying could I buy 100 car that not save him. I believe so too, not save him because even back to Annette point that she was making the other day too, is like and 4-4 point we make earlier on too, is like the man do everything we man do just a work against him, nothing really not stick, nothing not work. So that the more he is like him a fight the good people them and the universe a fight him. I'm gonna think you want in a one fight with the universe because you're not gonna win. You see me? All right, with that said, Annette, welcome to the panel. Annette, how are you today?
Hi, Mellz. Welcome. Blessings. Big up
Big up yourself,
everyone
you know,
in the
Annette.
panel and in the chat. Yeah, man. Happy Monday. Yeah.
Happy Monday.
I just, yeah, man, I was waiting for you, Mellz, to go through, most of the stuff, as though you had planned this before, before I joined. So that's why I didn't join sooner.
That's
Yes,
okay.
but I agree. I'm going to make a point, but I'm going to say this before I make my point. I agree 100% with what, is it 4-4? With what 4-4 said, or whatever you do in life, it tends to always comes back. It's a fact. And the reason why it's a fact, because the universe has to balance the scale. That's how it is. That's how it works. Everything works in synchronicity, right? Because it works in synchronicity, everything has to align. It has to do with divine alignment. So it doesn't matter what someone do. Sometimes you see the wicked out there, they're prospering, they're living their best life, as people would say, and they will be doing all the things that somebody would say. But look at this. I am doing all of this, and this person is doing that. And then sometimes sometimes it makes the question to wonder, oh, am I doing this? Oh, this is happening, and these big people over there that's doing all of these, unrighteousness, all of these atrocities, all of these evil perversion, and all of the things that is against, right, the most that they are prospering. But it is an illusion, because they only prosper for one, because the universe has to balance the scale. And when the universe balances the scale, you keep this in mind. The universe, right? It's also it's synchronized to timing, divine timing, right? I want to say the appointed time. So it's a time. The timing is so perfect that it doesn't need an applause, and it doesn't need an audience. It's going to do what it's going to do when it's time for it to act. That's how it really works. So just to go back really quickly about what you were asking, Mellz and guys, about the songs, on the way I feel like with them. I don't have any things that I'm really like going for in a particular order, but I like Anthony B. Um, its own. I like General B. I like Niger Boy, and I also like what's his name, Movado. I like those, and then one and two that I like, but I like some more. So I would say Movado, Anthony B, Niger Boy, and General B.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're not in any particular order, like I said. Yes, and Mellz, just in addition to that, because the Spice now, Spice kind to me is synonymous to cartel in a negative way. I don't know if any Spice fans over here. I don't know, but why I say she's synonymous to me negatively, because if you look at Spice career and I don't want to call them name per se, and I mean I don't eat right, but you see Spratel career, and what give her name, blue Smurf or whatever them called. She and him have similar career in terms of their controversy and shock value. Just pay attention to how they go about doing things. It's all about shock value and controversy. Because if you look at Spice, take away the collabs that she has on with what is his name, Sean Paul and Shaggy and whoever else she have this Spice. She don't really stand on her own completely, in her career now. It's kind of give you like a silly bang. Silly bang to me is not so much of a good artist, in my opinion. I think it's okay. I don't think it's a good artist like that. I think on Silly Ben own, it don't really have much weight. I think it's really with its collabs. And I'm not hating on him or them. I'm just saying what I'm seeing over time. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't really have Spice as this, this like a lady song. I'm not trying to make a comparison. I'm just saying I don't really see that thing that warmer with Spice. I don't. Yes, she's a good performer. I'm not going to take that away from her. But in terms of her career, I don't see anything great to write home about.
And then when we can think this way on it, and we kind of like share this with other people, because I share the same sentiments too. People, some people are the so-called fans, them would say, oh, we bias or we act crazy, but actually we're not really special. And the same thing with Cartel. And that's why people would say, oh, why you talk about Movado and why you tap it with Movado? Because if we are foot pan neck, right? And exposing Cartel for who he is, and that, to your points the other day, Annette, and you've always mentioned, it's just the lies and the illusion and the stuffing up. You realize that when they take away all of those things from Cartel, that's what he is. The man is a great artist.
Exactly.
And you realize that Movado is a greater artist.
Exactly. But Mellz, all right, not to cut you right. You can go ahead and finish your.
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right, all right. Look at this, right? The other day, and last night I was so upset because I was on Scuba and these two stupid sheep called in to challenge things that can be proven. How can they be challenging facts? What you should be challenging is an opinion, not a fact. The fact can be proven and measured, right? So the other night I was listening to what is his name over on JA radio, and a lot of the crux was over there, and this person has the audacity to call in and say that Cartel started dancehall.
Rubbish. Me, mother just click hang up. See, because I say if you come with a reasoning like that, mother just click hang up like adios.
That's what he said,
Dominos.
And then he was going at it, to make it look as if to try to convince, convince us in this statement that yes, that's what happened, because, and then he went on to say, oh, when Carter was in prison, when First Spot was in prison for 13 years, what other artists were doing, and that's how I know that these people are vile, because how can you make an utterance like that when he was in prison, a lot of artists was doing their thing.
Of course they were.
Pop was still there. Everybody was still there, basically. And also the legends were also in the space doing their thing just the same. They probably wasn't saturating the space, but they were making songs just as well that was doing well. And also the other artists, including Massacre.
Of course.
So when you're going to make a pronouncement like that, to say, oh, and then them keep on using this 13 years in prison like it's an accomplishment, like it's something to be. It's like a badge
to be happy for, like a vacation and go and come back.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let them look in sympathy. They look in sympathy to say, oh, was in prison for 13 years and this, that, and the third. Nobody cares. Yeah. No tears are going to shed because he sent himself to prison. But they would have you to believe, they would create the illusion to believe, okay, then he went to prison because of the system and not type of rubbish. That's what these people do. And that's why I reiterate Mellz to say that, that's all his career has been for how many years. It just works on illusion, propaganda, false narrative, lies, and hype.
And that's what it is. And sucking the energy of people and taking them flow and them style.
Exactly. It's a copycat and a parrot as well.
Yeah.
Mel, just to add with the lady say a while ago, as far as illusion go.
Annette, bro.
Annette, sorry, I never know who attack. So Annette, sorry if I never address it by your name, because I never know who that.
That's right? Okay.
But just to add to what you say, the fact that him say left the year 13 game and nobody, the most dancehall artists you see in the space of 2000 coming up to 26 is a space where him go jail. That's why you see the most artists run the space, right? Not only that, the illusion of you coming out, so left in the game and nobody could run it. You come back out and you still can't run the game. So that it's an illusion from both sides. You're in a prison, and when you come out, you claim say run it. So none of what not true, bro. So just to always say. You.
Annette, I tell them say them a sheep and the man come up and try to talk like them on a sheep. Then the man I go say, Cartel and client and him and lawyer, and no matter what happens, him I go flip it to make him client look good. Bro, the man them done say fuck, spineless and brainless, you even realize them after, bro.
Yeah, man.
I know, right?
So my time I'm glad when they come up on a one side channel, let me know. Just for sure how ignorant them be. I love when they come in then check in sometime. What you will explain?
had something to the nice lady said a while ago. And it. See, when me hear people start push their narrative over the internet till Sprattles start himself start believe it, and then him same one start regurgitate it, and then feel say his opinion is facts. When they talk about dancehall, first of all, Cartel never gone away. The only thing he couldn't do whether in a jail or out a road, he never there gone to US or them place there. So, and first of all, him did still do song, him biggest song in a jail. So what you mean by him left a year? Him never yet left his space. Him toward the man desperate, the man merged himself. Cause before him there road, he was on in Gaza. When him there jail, the man form alliance with he link he link six them, he link TJ them, he link Valiant, Chensia, bro, all them
Parasite man. Parasite man does hitch on himself to sit in a horse.
Hitch on like a tick on it and try to ride the wave because
Right.
we can both agree say if Alkaline him jump on because remember saying that jail in fire shots after Alkaline to try to cover all the things, keep him thing relevant, you know. So when you talk about you left dancehall space, you never left the space. The only thing is that you never did go America. You understand me? The only reason why people not talk about 13 years is because people are interested in him as an artist, they're interested in his story. You know, who doesn't love the redemption story? It sells. You know, you go against the system and you get grave disease and all them things there and that's why I can't do nothing without mentioning that because that him use in order for the cipher story I can use to go up on Fox News and all them different platforms. And that him use to get the collabs them and all them things there. You understand?
So at that time problem with Massacre, you know, Lex Boss. The problem with Massacre is he want to use land.
You see, every time we hear the same Gaza people them say that it's a disrespect to Popcorn because which part them left Popcorn and which Popcorn right now Popcorn reach some levels where are now him not even touch the surface up. You understand me? Popcorn last album them go up on Billboard. Faggy album them never touch Billboard yet. Right now Popcorn is Popcorn is a bigger artist than Vybz Kartel. In many instances. Popcorn is more respected in the hip hop industry where he might try to force himself in than even him.
Right.
So when you talk about see the TJ Drift, Taliban's, them songs right now, Carter don't have a song. Mere people say Fever fine, but the way how you talk like say you have song every week where bigger. Come on, you make it sound like them artists that do. You have to talk about rich. Every artist rich nowadays. No artist not poor, no.
Everybody rich nowadays, brother. Not even artists. A man out there regular will have more money than the artist.
Even young them Jelly and mansion pan here. So say him I keep on saying him stuck in 2009.
Right.
You understand? So him living now in total different generation. We never talk about them couldn't like game. Me is a one side fan, but me I give credit where it's due. Even Blinds did have dancehall on one part one time. Popcorn have it. TJ them have it, Valiant did have it, Squash them did have it. So me just surprised that you just chronic lamb, just say you come on talk about you are on dancehall. Bro, the only thing you do is sell a couple arenas and give props to that. But what about the music? We not see up on every collab you get.
We not give no props to the arena neither. Buju Banton we give props to the arena. Buju Banton go give them the template.
But Josh said something the other day when he say you're falling off Nicki Minaj collab, you know. It's a big fall off and you refer that to Sking, you know. But Cartel fall off of Travis Scott, in fall off of
DJ Akon.
Fall off of DJ Khaled and Akon. You fall off where the Shatta Wallet, the man just a grown and do pay collab.
Fall off of Skilly Bang.
Bro,
fall off of Shensia.
Bro, I nothing a hit, bro. Make it be real, bro. So the time I hear them narrative, bro, them spread, bro. Me not hate pan the man and thing, bro, but I hate when people use their opinion and make it be factual, and then they more have to say we are the delusional. Are we once you say what them say, are we delusional? It's crazy, man.
Can I say this real quickly though? You see what they have done, they set up these idols, right? They set up themselves and create their altars, right? And that's why I'm saying that if you're not spiritually in tune to what is happening, you're going to see everything from a face value standpoint, and not spiritually. Because what they do is set up these idols for people to worship them, for them to be worshipped. So a lot of people don't even realize that they're not doing these things of their own. They're under a serious trance and spell of worshiping a mere person, because money is subjective, right? Because one could ask the question, right? How do you measure success? Success is not only measured by material things, Spiritual wealth is better and deeper than material wealth, right? But a lot of people who are on low vibration and frequency is not going to know this. You're right. So what they have also done is that they discredit the other artists that has been in the space and that even before them. Because can you imagine this, right? 4-4, you said that, right? You give Bujo, right, the credence, right, for arenas. Would you know that arenas have been selling out a long time before social media with the legends?
Long time, man. Long time. I hear once
Mellz,
come talk about Papa San. Yeah, I heard once even big. Yeah, I could hear you on it. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I
I hear
you.
once even bigger bag was saying the same thing about Papa San them and a couple of the legends them back in the days, selling out arenas long before,
But they use social media to document it, because I can tell you this. In terms of arenas, a lot of artists was doing it back then, but there was no social media to that's what I'm saying, footage to show. Okay, when you talk about arenas, a lot of the artists, like for example, name the Shabba, right? You have Supercat, you have some of the greats that have been in the space at that time. They dominate dancehall. Their dancehall impact was on the global stage. The first artist that I remember, right, in terms of doing my a little research, that King Yellowman in his time, he took dancehall mainstream to some extent, and then Shabba came and carried dancehall to a global stage. Because remember, that guys, reggaeton was birthed from dancehall, from Shabba's song, Dembow. Remember that song, the Shabba song, Dembow. It was birthed from reggaeton, and that's the reason why Steely and Clevie was suing reggaeton for sampling their songs. So they were the producer of the songs, and I'm not sure what's going on, but I think there was a lawsuit filed against them for that same song. So Shabba them and all of those people were making global impact. And I heard John Wick say this the other day on his live, that one time dancehall artists used to run up and down and playing upscotch on the billboards. iTunes was something that was a big thing at the time. You know that over time, guys, that things sometimes change when you have streaming now and all of these social media. But then being a man of those artists was doing raw sales.
Right.
Raw sales in their music. Dancehall music was impactful because of these people, not because of cartel. So this arena false narrative that they're pushing and this propaganda, artists was doing it long before, locking down Coliseum, working a lot of big stadiums. Even his protege, Popcorn, had done arenas before, but they would never highlight this.
I know, to add to what you said on it, that's why you say when it comes to numbers, that's why you say me not put too much energy behind the numbers. Yes, it's very important. But I think we do a disjustice to the ones that were the day before the number became a thing. As far as and maybe like what you call it, just broadcasting and showing what used to go on in the back in the days. Then I think we do a big disjustice to those people when we want to just use this number thing for just measure greatness.
I think so
as what we do now.
I think so too.
We just disregard everything what them doing in the past, then and I try to pump up what we are saying right now. We are living at the present too much and forget say, this thing I come from far.
Exactly.
Before once could even take a plane like how we are take plane now. You understand me I say to you? So them little thing them on it, when it comes to these conversation about numbers who are stream more and all them, sometimes it's pointless to me. Because if we ain't going to talk
Exactly.
about,
I feel the same way too.
yeah, man, if we ain't going to talk about the real life what we live, the real moments and what we live through, you know, I remember when Beanie Man and Bounty Killer used to run dancehall.
Mm-hmm.
And I era them I grew up in. I remember say
Same
shows
here.
after shows. If I'm not Bounty I take that show tonight, Beanie Man I get buckle, or Beanie Man I take a Bounty I get buckle. And them thing
Mm-hmm.
that we grew up on. We not grew up on just everybody I judge everything off of numbers and who are number one. Yeah, we used to love number one and all them things, but that was never the in thing. I think we so caught up in the present, we forget everything about the past. Like we don't remember nothing what happened back in the days. Like you
Right.
know, and them say
Yeah,
if you
but
don't
they
know
try to
where you come
erase
from.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they try to
Right.
erase it for. But also, guys, look at this, right? Did you remember? I don't know if you guys, I mean, in terms of what your watch thing was like when you were, when at your in your era. But would you believe that when I was like, pulling up music all the time, I remember used to seeing Beanie and all those people used to up and down on the MTVs. The BET. I have seen Bunty on VH1 and MTV to the point
Sean
where
Paul.
Sean Paul, all of them, like I say, all of the legends, they run up and down on these platforms, right?
Mm-hmm.
I saw what is his name? Um what that what is his name? Super Cat and all those
Super cat.
songs that they did. I remember back then, that our artists, our legends used to get so much collabs. Artists used
Right.
to it was like their desire to collab with us, and we're talking about R&B, hip hop, pop,
That's
right?
a keyword. That's a keyword I like to use. Desire. That was
Yeah,
a
they used to
desire to mhm.
desire,
Right.
yeah,
I
to
think it
collab
flipped.
with.
I think it flipped now. On it. But continue.
Yeah, they used to desire to call up with us, right? Because we were like the prestige, right?
Right.
In the
Right.
genre, the dancehall, when dancehall make its global impact, everybody and them granny was coming to
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica or flooding to Jamaica for collabs. When they talk about Japan, I remember watching an interview and one of the Jamaican selector was saying that in Japan they have like a replica of all of the legends. They have a replica of Bunty, Beanie, you name it. Every other different Japanese artist that said they are that artist. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, wow, because I know that of course, that reggae and dancehall is very huge in
Right.
Japan, right?
Right.
And I come to find out that them have like replica as also in Africa, even in Austria and some of the
Mm-hmm.
European countries. So I'm saying that now they're making it. They don't. It's like you used to eat a particular livity and you consume a certain food, and then you're gone back now to be eating crumbs, because I think that's what is going
Right.
on now. Can you
Right. Right.
imagine? Our legends used to run up and play upscotch on the billboards. When you get
Right.
a chance, right? Do a research, right, and see how many of our legends used to be on the billboard. Whether they have billboard 100, billboard 200, billboard albums on the billboards. Just didn't
Mm-hmm.
get a chance. Just go and look it up and tell me what you
Right.
think about all of that comparing to now. And they were doing raw sales when Beenie sold his when Beenie did that album Art and Life, that the album that he was nominated, that he won the Grammy for, that was raw
Mm-hmm.
sales.
Right.
Raw
Um.
sales. Mm-hmm.
So my question on it, because no Mel takes answer should up on a call, so we could just go and talk. But yeah, my
Okay.
question, what you think is absent, why that happen now?
There's a couple factors that is playing in for me. One of the
Mm-hmm.
factors that I think is going on is that the artists now have become mediocre. Their standards have become so low, and the
Music.
artists now
Top
are
value.
not. Yeah, because remember, most of these artists now, they're not they came up is not from an organic point.
Right.
Part. It's more to offer a fizzer type of, like a fizz. You ever see you make like a real
Style for
juice,
the
and
cartel style.
you make your juice from scratch, from
Mm-hmm.
home, and a natural homemade juice compared to just buy a little juice at the store. So your
Yeah.
juice that you make from home is going to be more. It's going to be more, nutritious, more
Mm-hmm.
together, because you know what you put in it, and you take time. There are time and effort and all of that goes in it. Versus no, it's the same concept of the artists them that are generic and the artists that are organic. Because if the
Right.
artist now was following the same template, and the blueprint from the legends, we would have been more sought out now for more collabs, and we would have been running up and nobody would have been settling for iTunes. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that iTunes doesn't have its. It's not. It doesn't have its place because it does. But Billboard is bigger. When you have an album, when you have a song that it's the Billboard 100 or 200, you can go to the table and say, hey, I have a Billboard 100 or 200, and then of course you will be looked up. You'll be taken more seriously as an artist and an art form.
Right.
It's just like they have artists that won Grammy. Grammy then to me was more, was prestigious. I'm not saying it's not, because one of the most prestigious awards in the music, in terms of the music academy and in terms of the art form. But because there's so much, it gets so flawed. It's like I'm not looking forward like one time.
Right.
But what I still like though, notwithstanding, right? In the grand scheme of things with the Grammy, they still cannot hold enough that little integrity. Because if that wasn't the case,
which is what?
Which is the fact that Pratel couldn't have just gone with a mediocre album and won a Grammy. That's a perfect example, isn't it?
Hey, question.
Yeah, that's a good
Question. When we hear the uproar one about the votes and Carter should have win a Grammy there, and it's alright. I'm gonna see why them say Carter album should have beat anybody album. I don't know how the hell it get nominated in the first place. You might have a song funny with Aishana. You might have a song funny at top, but you know good. Like, I'm saying, what? Some songs funny where all the man talk about a vagina and something and big girl money, and I'm like, you really submit to Grammy and then you ever said this is the album that should have win? I think these people, them sheeps, yeah, them just feel like say, and I can't tell you, 95% of them don't even know the album, or even know the songs on the album. And at that, I try to show them people are them the narrative. That's why I understand the whole social media and whoever control the narrative and controlling the narrative is so important to them, because by them controlling the narrative is like people think that the controlling narrative means that things is factual.
Right.
And that's the problem.
And I think that's what blinded him, Lex Bass. I think he's blinded by him look blog at them out there, we have hype him up, I tell him say yo whatever. And I think so when I think him get a reality check by the Grammy, which way I say, bro, it's not the end all of the conversation, saying. So you're not gonna just feel like you want do what you want to do, and you think say you run away. Yeah, so him get a reality. That's why you think come out so quick and send out statement to clarify where enough of them I say. Just for kind of, clean up him ways, But say, yo, you're not the biggest thing out there.
And again, you see what you see the allusion where as I say, the allusion is everywhere you go, you hear people it's like a echo chamber. You go on YouTube, you hear one set of man say the same thing. You go on TikTok, you go on Instagram. So it's like that's what them control the illusion and the narrative, So
let me tell you something, Lex Bass.
It's facts because everywhere them go is like them I hear the similar thing, and then people now do them research because none of them people, them short attention span is so short. They believe anything. Once more than couple people say it, they believe it. And I try to say, let me go do my own research.
Right. Yeah. Let me tell you something, though, Lex Bass. You see, it's kind of tricky, And you see what one side, you see what we do as Antoinette, as Mel, as Lex Bass, and all of the ones that out there represent Zane. You say we come out in the numbers now. What do you know? It play a mind game pan even the ones that were in charge of these major corporations now, Can you say if we did out there and we make cartel vlog of them alone and say what them to say, then from the bigger heads them look down now, them look like okay, cartel and the man out there, I make a favor him. Zane, what we are doing now, we are balance and brain now and make them think and say, yo, you know what? Before we do certain shit, make we think about it before we do it. Because guess what? At the end of the day, see one side over there, so them look like say them are rising, So we can't just do what we want to do. So you see, we out there, brother, play a major role for them brain. All them make decision out there. So the more we can rise up and speak the facts, brother, and show the right narrative, then it give the one them up in the echelon now. idea for look pan and say, you know what, we can't just favor the money and massacre really. So what we do, we spread the message and make them have to think twice, bro.
The perfect
Say good
example.
for out there. Yeah,
the
man.
perfect example, right? The same song where Hype Life will go $1 million. Everybody around it say, yo, Cartel, but Cartel have song stream over $1 million, rare. If it wasn't for real youth and come out and just spark that interest there, you know, where people know they can actually go up on YouTube charts and chat numbers, you know.
Yeah.
And then me, you know, do the see, and then me see the prayer and me go do it my own research and then realize what the man I say is facts, you know. And then me push it on my media, camera, it go viral on my side. And then even over J area, me over there, I'm a calling man. And the man in my talk, I'm just send me a link. I'm still up on a link there.
Right.
The man turn idiot. The man say, oh, it's not a screenshot. I official thing, you know. It's like he realized, yo. The man say, yo, you know, so one side, yo, not to keep the crux them out, you know.
Man. Yeah,
you
man.
can't play the crux them no more, you know.
That's only while and smart too, eh?
Yeah, they get a rate because I guess I never send a screenshot, you know. I'm not never say, yo, all time, I'm sending him a link so he can look on it himself. And I'm saying, remember, say, you do YouTube for much years, you know. So you know how this thing works, you know. So I'm not have to explain not much, you know. And you can see it in them face when I say, yo, John, yeah, the man
in trouble.
The man say, I shall link him 1 hour.
Can't the world boss is not you.
He's like the man, he's like the man can't believe it. The whole night, everyone, he friend must say, yo, I send a link, look on this. What do you think about this? And the man might try every way to spin the narrative. And that man say, and that's why I say, you see, by them controlling the narrative, them by hence them control the facts, because eventually they might try to change their narrative and their opinions into facts, because people once them grow and hear everybody I say the same thing to them, it's factual. You understand me?
All right, just a little bit before we get to Annette. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Ro Thompson, I just checked my email and I just saw your what you just sent. Thank you, Ro Thompson, for that Zelle contribution earlier. Thank you, Ro Thompson. I appreciate it. All right, guys, you can continue.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I just want to say this as well. That you see, lies and false narrative and those things, they're always going to crack because they have no foundation. So it doesn't matter how long somebody has been spinning a lie for, it doesn't matter the timeline, it's going to crack. Because anything that doesn't align to truth, it's going to crumble. It's like the cookie, right? So you notice that some of these artists, right, that came in the space, like maybe a little before Massacre or sometime when Massacre came on, you realize that most of them are not there anymore, or they're fizzle out.
Yeah, man.
You know why they're fizzle out? Because when they started, it wasn't organically. It was too generic. So there's no foundation. And they did not take time to perfect their craft and to work hard and put in the sweat and put in the toil. You know that saying that goes, heights by great men reach and kept, we are not attained by sudden flight. Yeah. So some of these artists that are here that have came in the space, the reason why they have not lasted, don't know, because there was no foundation.
No toiling nobody happened when they come.
Right. So what they did was come for a quick fix. Like a fast money type of thing, like a quick fast food type of thing. And it wasn't going to last because you have to work diligently. And one of my philosophy in life is not working hard, but it's to work smart. Because you can work hard and don't achieve anything. Because by the time you're supposed to achieve something, you're so burnt out and so depleted health-wise that there's no point, right? But of course, there's context. So the artists that came about in the space, they're not there anymore because there's no foundation. And when you look at an artist like Massacre, and you see where it's still standing today, you know why? Because he took the blueprint, he also took the template, and he works diligently, he works creatively, he works strategically, and he works calculate. Even he has a calculated approach, and that's
Right.
why he's able now to not drop any songs for like in 8 weeks, going 8 weeks, and still people are yearning to hear something from him. You know why that is? Because he had make sure that when he was building the house, the foundation was together.
Right.
That's what's going on now. And when you look at these artists that have been there before, like let me go back to Spratel, right? Spratel old career, because it is so cemented in illusion, propaganda, and false narrative. And mind you, I'm not taking away anything from his contribution into dancehall. That's not what I'm talking about. My issue is with them, with him and his sheeps. They make him look, they prop him up bigger than what he really is. So, case in point, if you put Pratel, right, beside a Beanie Man, I'm not going to even say a Sean Paul or Shaggy or anybody, anybody outside of that. Beanie Man laughs him.
By far, man. By far.
Laughing.
By far. Not
Exactly,
even
right?
close.
Exactly. So that is showing you that the illusion was there all along. And I can even go as far as even mention Business Signal, right? Other people that he was formerly in the alliance with. They have done well, but you would never hear these people come out and keep on, exaggerating their success, talking about their success. These people that followed Spratel, right? The other people, the sheep that follow him and the other artists that follow him, they usually fizzle out because shock value only lasts for a time. The reason why Spratel is able to use the shock value for so long is because he created an idol worshipping. And because the idol worshipping that he creates with his sheep, they constantly pushing the same thing, and that's why his thing is there, but now it's crumbling. It's crumbling, So they're so stupid, and their vocab is so minute that when they listen to a Massacre song system and they said that the ship is sinking, the ship is not going to sink overnight or in a day. It's going to be a slow crumbling, like the Roman. You see all of those. If you look in history, right? If you go back into history and you look at whether you want to look in the medieval time or the Renaissance time or whichever era it is, no empire just crumble overnight. It takes time to fall. That's how it works. So when Massacre is speaking of this a ship sinking, he's not speaking about it's going to sink, like everything is going to happen. No, it's a process. But guess what happened? He already put it in the universe and put it in the atmosphere prophetically. So it's going to manifest. It's not about I don't know or if or but or maybe. It's going to happen because it's already gone out in the universe.
But that's if you're smart enough and you listen to the word sinking, you would hear say no sink. You would hear say no sink him say. It's sinking. You know? He never put a time cap on it either,
Exactly.
Right, and if you notice, you can use all the same Movado situation right now. He might try to come up on Movado to drop something on him head. A farmer sinking that too,
Exactly.
Something up in him, So
Right, yeah, man. So all of their wickedness that they have done and perpetuate dancehall with is going to come to an end. Just a matter of time. Because, like I tell you earlier, time is slow, but it is sure. It doesn't need an audience or an applause. So whatever schemes and agendas and wickedness that they're plotting and doing, all it's gonna be all for nothing. Because it's still when it's your time, it's your time. And it's when you have a purpose to fulfill and a destiny, it's going to have to come to pass. It's not a if, but or maybe. So these people that have been doing all of these things for a while now, they don't realize that the time is catching up on them, and they know, but they're not going to tell you. And that is why you see them have to be moving the illusion. Notice that them use vanity. They use vanity to sway the sheep. Because they cannot sway me.
Everything outside of the music.
Yes. You notice that it's all vanity, not nothing to do with the music. Okay, then. When they talk about dance, they talk about arenas and cars. What does that have to do with selling music, selling the moving the genre or the culture? That's not moving the genre or the culture. So they keep on moving the goalpost every time that you say something. And they know what is sad. They cannot challenge what you put forward. They have to come with illusion and propaganda. And that's what they do best. Right? And just to say quickly, just to segue a little into the Movado thing. If there's going to indeed be a clash, that a tour or whatever they're planning, I think Movado is going to do it for the culture.
Clash between who?
Between Movado and Spratel.
Yeah.
I think it's for the culture. Oh, you're not aware before 4-4? 4-4?
No,
Them
well,
They're planning a
we call
tour,
it
a
resurrect
European tour.
right.
to resurrect the
The Gaza and
friendly
Gully
clash.
clash.
Them say yeah.
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 Okay, I thought you were aware, so that's what I mentioned.
No, I wasn't fully aware. I think me hear 1 and 2, but me never think it was a serious thing, you know.
Oh yes, Mavada. I think Mavada post I confirm it on his social media thing. Mellz. I think
Me
that's
not
what
me
happened.
No, me not see that on him page, but I think when we brought it to your attention the other day, we kind of did figure say something where them been having at the works where I go come up. So if Movado put it on him thing as you said on it, which I haven't seen it yet, that means say it official then.
Oh, I heard it. I don't know if there's any. I don't know if if it's true, but I heard that it was he had posted on the social media. But if it
Oh.
is, if it is that that's what's going to happen, I think Mavada is going to do it. It's just going to do it for the culture. I don't think it's
Right.
anything outside of anything like that. Because if you listen to his songs, that is the song that some of their song that he sing on the YFL with him. I think those songs fire some shots
Of
at
course it
him.
did.
Right.
But
Of
of
course it did.
course, they're going to want you to believe that that's not what it is and try to
Mm-hmm.
move the narrative to somewhere else. So but I really believe that that song have to do something with him, and it could have been one or two things going on at the same time. I think the song could have been a start, like a kickstart for them going on the tour, and also a
Mm-hmm.
direct a this to him as well.
Right.
Yeah, of course, the shots fire for true on it. You're so right on point. And anybody know what you realize? Nobody not really a talk about it as much for true like these people. However, Fraggy did drop him song now, you hear say, oh, chat was fair that massacre and all Arsenal and Fat and everything. But nobody not really a talk about this, and it clear says shots were fired in a Movado song. It's a clear indentation.
Right.
You
But to be
understand?
honest,
Who am I call bully? Who am I call bully?
And
think
the
about it
Pharaoh party,
for a second.
the Pharaoh, he's the only person who
And
call
yeah,
himself Pharaoh.
and it could have be a Pharaoh
yeah,
from
right.
Egypt. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
who else
Him
call
have even
himself
album
Pharaoh?
cover, even with album cover where him have himself as fair. But to Anita say, Anita, me don't put it past saying as far as if what you call it, the show them now, the arena them kind of played out, So me not put
Yeah.
it past him really. If you see him try to use Mavado now, to kind of get back a few shows now, Me not put it past
And
him.
and and
Cause
even
him,
the chat is also saying 4-4 and on it that it could be well, not she didn't use the word could, but she said about a promotion, said the song is a promotion. So even that part too is something for us to look into, because I mean, with this coming up on this tour, it's
oh,
coming up, it kind of makes sense. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, that's why I
but
was saying that it could be a kickstart. With the song, read the tour that they'll be going on.
Yeah, he can't keep up with our modern dancehall. He cannot.
yeah,
So you may not understand, like, to if like Red Anna TV is such a this great person or done so much for dancing, like why am I compete with this era, like him life depend on it? Like
right.
it make that
Exactly.
make sense. It not make no sense, none at all.
You
And
know what is
even
so?
go ahead.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead, Bells. Yeah, man, go
No,
ahead.
go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead.
You know what is so weird to me, and I keep on trying to understand why it kept happening. I don't get it. Always that you said that you are a change man. You're not singing anymore. Gun
Gun
songs.
songs,
This that,
right.
this that and the third. And you're not doing that, but you still keep on throwing shades. How that, oh man, I'm trying to get it. Because if you're not doing any more gun songs, you are not going to, you're reform, you're now in the church, you're now a reverend or whatever the case may be. Why you keep on throwing shades and talking about your vanity all the time? And you notice I'm always compensating them vanity and poor people
Yes.
because
Yeah.
it could never be the rich or people with money is keep on, putting all these things in their face, for people to see. It has to be people who have less than him. Think about it. Which person used to keep on talking about? Go on social media at any time and tell me of any rich tycoon or even lesser than that money come keep on talking about what they buy. It have to be somebody who is not fulfilled, and that's why I said the
Yes.
other day that I don't believe this person is a fulfilled person. He's not
It could never
fulfilled.
be.
Far
Far,
from that.
far,
Not
yes.
fulfilled.
Yeah, you know.
Far from it,
It just,
man. Far.
I think him smart enough though, Annette, for kind of figure the space and know the space want and give the space what they need. I think him that smart. We can't give that to him. So him kind of know if play that little mind game if he say, okay, because God I work for him now, him just work with the God. And when the God thing run out now, him just flip back to the ranchy. And the other day when
Right.
Masika call him up brawling, push up your head now and see what go on. Then
Yeah.
him smart enough to stay quiet. I know him feel like the arena them run out now, the hype run off for him now. No match have to look bad the hype off of Masika. So him
Never
know what
try to
kind of game
stone.
him a
Never
play.
try to throw a
Yeah, man,
stone.
and
Yeah.
he's been doing this stuff for years. He must been doing this.
Right.
It's a snake, I remember that
Yeah, man.
snake is cunning.
Mm-hmm.
Snake is a cunning serpent. It is, and that's the reason why he's able to be keep on pushing out this vanity on people because the people that he pushed out on, they are vain people. They're not people. They're
Right.
people who are they are on some very low vibration and
Lower IQ.
frequency and
Yeah.
low room temperature IQ because there's
Right.
no way, not remotely possible that he can be keep on overcompensating himself with vanity. It doesn't make any sense. You
Mm-hmm.
suppose
Mm-hmm.
happiness is something that works along with nature. It's a natural order for happiness, right? So
Right.
what one would say, right? You have to create your own happiness, but also you have to be you have to be happy to exert happiness as well. Because
Mm-hmm.
happiness is not something that just only comes with material things. It's something that is priceless, and there's no money can goes on it. So therefore, if someone is truly happy within, not just materialistically, but
Mm-hmm.
also spiritually, if they're happy spiritually, they're not going to be able to be overcompensating like that. You're going to be able to can relax. Look at Sean Paul and all those people. See them coming out on social media showing what they buy. You think Sean Paul and
Exactly.
those people don't have money to buy whatever
Exactly.
car? I think Bunty and those people are broke. Or they cannot
Right.
buy whatever car they need, but why you're not going to see that? Because they know that it's not something that they need to prove. They already have what they have already. It's nothing to
True.
prove. And even if they're going to do it, or they're going to prove it on poor people who have less than you, make it make sense.
Yeah.
And you know what, again, to the mistake that you make too, and maybe I don't know if people really realize this mistake, when you keep on coming out and showing out all these vehicles, and let's say that I was one of his fans, you think I would be buying his music? I'm going to think that you don't have any need. I
Right.
don't know if you get what I'm saying, Mellz, and
Right.
you guys.
No, no, for
That
sure.
the
That's
next
true.
thing
For
too.
sure.
If I am a fan of you, right, and you're telling me, oh, rich you are, and keep on just pushing all of your material things out there, you think I'm going to feel inclined to go and buy any music for you?
Right. And
Because
them statement.
you're pushing the narrative that you already have it.
Exactly. So there's no
Right.
need for me to give you any support
Right.
financially.
And the statement them when I met behind when I show him shit them, it's almost like it directed to the poor people. Them I tell them for go suck them other. If like if you notice when I post him cars them, him always a shade like the fans them, like the younger fans them. Then if Massacre come out and say, hey boy, I broke, you know, say I direct that to Tommy Lee, I direct that to Cartel. So it's not a
Exactly.
situation where I talk to like just people in general. When Cartel are this anybody, I people them I talk to. Him not direct it to
Exactly.
Massacre then, or direct it to your rival them then. And then we couldn't understand that. You understand me? I said to you, but when you talk to people,
you're so right about that. I said the same thing too now because I keep on saying to myself, if you are not showing off and boasting on poor people, right? Why is
right?
it that when you're posting these things, why is it that don't encourage the youth and say, okay then guys, I'm from the ghetto, I'm this and that and the third. Guys, this is what I have, even though all of these things are vanity, but you can strive to have them just the same. You might not have all as what I have and all, but tell you whatever. So whatever you get in your life, that is what you have worked for. But don't make it seem as if because somebody don't have 5 cars, you're less than a person. Or that's
Sure.
not their success. Because they can have a little bicycle and that's your success. Not
Right.
everybody's going to have 5 cars. And I've always said to myself, I don't really run with all of these surface level thinking that people normally say, for example, they always say, oh, in buy a car. Who's tell that you really buy the car? What if this car was leased or rented? And then just do it for the social media, and then afterwards, because maybe they're not at his house, you're not on a day-to-day with him. How would you know that it's not a rented or a leased car to create that illusion, to make it seem like, okay, then that's what I'm saying?
Hey,
Is
and me
that the
say, me
person?
look out of
Come
me,
on, man.
If it's true, on it, this when a McLaren the drop, me say, me look out of me, ball, me say, cause when me see the car park up at the gate, me look for say, me see the black and white calling on them, me not think me see it.
Mm-hmm.
So me say, which part them part then. So like, if it's some people then them just me I tell them just know how fi work the illusion with the people them fi have the people them all rounded up, make them feel like something really a go on. But if something
Right.
really a go on, technically we not gonna really know. As in because see Sean Paul, see Shaggy them do the most. See Bounty Killer do the most. You get what
No,
I'm
there's no
saying? So
need.
it's
But
just
there's no need, Mel's. Why would you be
exactly.
why would you be showing off for the people that who are putting you where you are? The people is the one who put you where you are. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Keep a show, book an event, right? Wherever it is in the world, and people don't show up and see what happened. Says people. So why would you
Yeah.
be keep on like you're doing it so much, showing off for the same people? And the reason why he's able to do the same thing and the people them don't give it to him is because they're vain. They're vain and they're living very carelessly to him.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're seeing something that they don't have. And I'm so, well, if him have it, that is it. And then guess what happened to? Because they're so vain, if you call it out and say, okay, then this is not necessary, you don't need to be constantly overcompensating with your vanity. Them say, oh yeah, the first 2 words them tell you, because their vocab is so minute and
Mm-hmm.
their mind is so myopic. Guess what they tell you? Them tell us you're a bad mind and you must go ask your mother. They
Right.
have
Mm-hmm.
nothing
Right.
else to say. They cannot challenge the argument. They have to come with that because they're so limited. And when you're limited like that, then what you expect? That's why it's able to constantly do it. Why cannot see a private jet? It's a private jet
Mm-hmm.
that I really need to see.
Yeah.
Why
Mm-hmm.
am I keep on
Mm-hmm.
seeing cars? You realize because it's not buying these cars, people. It's not. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Right.
not saying you have
Fi-
buy 1 or 2 cars. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think all the cars that he allegedly or supposedly buying is what
Mm-hmm.
is really there. I think it's all illusion for his
Yeah.
sheep. And it is all for his sheep, by the way. All for his sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Remember,
Yeah.
say most man with money, most man with money, on it, they not
Yeah.
buy they not buy stuff just cash, They buy stuff with credit or, you know. So, a lot of them buy them stuff that for just investment. Some of the time you see them big jewelry up on some of them artists there, them actually make
Hmm.
more money off it than them spend on it. You understand me?
Exactly.
Right. A lot of them you
And
see them. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and no, not to cut you. Go ahead, yeah, because I'm gonna make a point after you finish. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, man, and a lot of them just branding make them get some of them thing there too. A lot of them where you see wear them big jewelry there, I know them money them are used by it. You know, a lot of them can write off some of them thing they have up on them tax farm and them tax thing get back a money off it. A lot of them are them brand where them sign to, and them brand give them thing there for muggle for them for as a farmer, for sure.
Promotion. Mm-hmm.
Promotion. Right. So a lot of them are not spend their money. So yes, when they see cartel come out and I show a vehicle, probably credit him used by it. And I show the local donks Jamaica and them when I understand what go on at the space Bentley buy. Or Rose Rise, I mean. You know what I mean? Them think they know nothing. Of America, yeah, anybody can get anything in America.
I know, right? And I heard that from you have good credits, you can just basically get anything you want. But you know why I know that some of these people they are so sheep-minded is the fact that they don't even realize that when you have vehicles depreciate. They're not assets really, they become liabilities when they're not turning over money. So it's like
Right.
somebody would have like 5 cars park up in their garage or whatever they have them, wherever they have their park up in, right? From the minute you're not driving those vehicles, they depreciate in value and they become liabilities, right? So it's like you go to the car dealership to buy a car. From the minute you drive that car out of the dealership, you don't have to go far enough. From the
Lose
minute
value,
it's
man.
drive out, it lose value.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
man.
cannot go because let's say you buy it for like for hypothetically for 600,000. You cannot sell it back for that money because you won't get back that money on it because it already depreciates, right? So I am saying, right, for you as for him not to be buying supposedly buying these cars, what's the point? Nobody cares about your cars in dancehall. What people cares about is the music. That's what we care
Right.
about. It's a dancehall culture. It's the genre, and that's what people are here for. They're not here about for people buying your house. How much dress
I
you buy, how much bed you buy. Nobody cares about that. And your cars.
but you know what to the point, and it you see a
Mm-hmm.
lot of these big car dealership, especially even Ferrari and them company, and everybody can buy from them, you know, because a lot of them they don't like when you buy stuff cash price, right? Them like for you take it out on credit or payment.
Monthly,
So
yeah.
that's how they make for the money, Zin. But you see a lot of them big millionaire when them see you do certain things, right? As far as like a man with money, see you take out our Rolls Royce with cash money, them look on you like you're stupid. That's how it really.
Exactly.
Yeah, when you're in the game and you do certain things, them way there, you just look stupid to certain man who have money. Like why would you take out a car with cost so much money when you could have just do it for nothing? You understand what I said to you? So the mind games that them a play with the people them and it are just for people where lacking information and lacking understanding what going on out there. And them get riled up and hype over to team stuff. Cause me not think the cartel pay cash money
I don't
for
think so
them car
either.
there. Zin?
Mm-mm.
And if he did, that just show how stupid them be. Zin, that's my take on it. Right.
Yeah, and it's so crazy that it's like you have to be. You notice that it's a constant overcompensating. It's not like say you put out like you buy a car for your birthday or for your wedding anniversary or something. Something that was significant for you in your life. Like you come to a milestone and you say, all right, then I'm gonna buy a Bentley tomorrow. I'm gonna buy a Maserati. I'm gonna buy a I mean, I'm not too versed on the cars, so but you know what I'm speaking about, the high end cars, right? It's
Right,
not
right.
like that was it's not like that was the issue. The issue is constantly doing it, and then it's not reflecting in the music. So what is happening? So clearly, I can see that it's all an illusion for people who can
Right,
think with their minds and not just have a quarter brain cells.
right, right. Yeah,
you
man.
know and that's what he does too. And then when, as I said, when Massacre would have said something for in the regards of, okay, then he must speaking directly to a particular artist.
Artist, right.
It wasn't about just constantly
A
doing it
general.
every day. No, that was not
Right,
general thing, right? But
right.
guess what happened? Have you guys noticed, right, that when Massacre did that little post in his car, that little, I
Fix.
think it was an IG
The
post, right?
fix. The fix. We know where I go.
Okay, when him said that, oh, what happened to some broke artists and man rich in a US man and way. You know that shortly after that he went and buy the car? He went and
But
buy, I don't know if you guys remember. Shortly after that,
remember, you know.
Moses said, mm-hmm,
But remember, you know, when him just come from jail, you know, I don't know if you remember, you know, when him just come from jail and him
yeah.
drop the comment, Zin. Remember say in that space and time, you know, remember say massacre thing was in Porsche, you know. Zin. Remember say
Mm-hmm.
massacre even a limelight massacre have the Porsche with the beer dust funny and him brush off the Porsche, man. Remember the Porsche in the same space where massacre did have. Remember say when limelight drop and massacre say yo, him focus on him health and and wealth, you know? You remember that song that right? Remember say
Mm-hmm.
I know that same space there, you know. Him go buy a Porsche too, you know, and I show off and I brag about too much car him ball, him look at data them and I see him look at space Sean Stam and all of them. Remember, you know, I be
I'm not hearing it 4-4. Seems you sound low. You sound low.
I don't know if he I don't know if somebody probably.
I'm not hearing him. Him sound extremely low.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can't hear
Yeah,
a word.
for a minute if you hear we.
No, I'm not hearing nothing at all that he's saying. Nothing at all.
Him not hear you, man. Him not hear you.
Yeah.
Look
Tell him
like him connection just drop
to
out a little bit.
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-mm.
Or him speaker. Probably might use
Yeah,
a headset.
like the speaker and the vehicle seem like.
4-4, you hear me? 4-4. Yeah, connection gone.
And then, right, and then there was another idiot. So this look at LIQ Doppelbot call in again and say, "Oh, him don't hear massacre. Oh, him is massacre. People that will never see massacre as a king of dancehall, and him don't hear massacre song playing in Houston and all type of crap." And then here's what here all these people are so evil and vile, right? He's saying that, right? Massacre song doesn't play in Houston, right? Where he said him some supposedly promoter. I don't believe he's no promoter, but him book artist and all of this jazz. But when they ask when somebody asked him, okay, then what about the ticket? Why Spratel show that was supposed to keep in Houston? Why didn't keep? Because it was cancelled because of low ticket sales. You know what him said? Him said it was some permits problem. Which you tell me now, you will keep a show, right? The promoters going to keep a show, and you don't put all the mechanism in place to have a permit so that you can go ahead with the show. Does that make sense?
So be a lie them too.
That's what they live on, and they will
fluff up them artists.
exactly. And the show, and they're not going to tell you these things because they come calling in, and then the sheeps always believe in the same thing. Just like the stupid guy that called in, right? I don't know how him live with himself as a human being to believe that you do not have a life outside of the person that you worship. The man sound pathetic. Him sound weak. Him sound effeminate. He sounds like. Honestly, I really had felt sorry for him. I really do. Mellz, I don't know if you were on the live last night on Scuba.
Oh no, I wasn't. I wasn't on that live last night.
The man came on with nothing but what you call that word? Nothing but rubbish. Talking about, oh, if him is cartel, is Mr. Cartel would have been his client, and him is a lawyer and some crap, and him sounds so pathetic and weird. And guess what happened? Him keep on talking about, oh, people are calling him sheep, and people call you sheep because your behavior is displaying a sheep characteristic. If it walk like a duck and it quack like a duck, it's going to be a duck, plain and simple. So when people are calling them sheep, I don't think it's really so much of attacking them. I think it's attacking their behavior. Right. Because it is just just atrocious to think that you are alpha male men who are behaving like effeminate men. Right. It's just not adding up. Why are you behaving like that? The thing about it is that Schoolbad make a point last night, right, to them that Bounty Killer went on on that interview, that guy named DJ Academics interview, and he mentioned something in regards to the data guy, right? Data artist. And he said, blah, blah, blah. And he said that he wasn't fond of it. So he had to call out Bounty Killer in a respectful way to say, a respectful way rather, to say, no man, Killer, you shouldn't have said it this way. Could have been left unsaid. And I totally agree. And I am a fan.
What's that?
Right?
What's that?
What's
that on it?
No, I was speaking about a sheep that was on Scribble live last night when Dr. Mix was over there, but then when he came on, he came off. Right? I don't know if you're aware of the live.
Yeah,
but there was
definitely.
Right. So I'm saying that there was a sheep that I called in to speak to Scribble and make a point, make about 2 points. But then they came on right as I came on. So he was just there with him gibberish. And I couldn't have helped but have to just call him out. And, I kind of went a little bit kind of off, but that's not me, but it was just annoying. And then I wasn't attacking him as a person, because I do not know him. I wasn't attacking him. I was attacking his argument, because him sounded very frivolous, even to say the least. So Scuba had make a point into what he was saying. And we're talking about the sheep behavior. So I was saying, there's no sheep over here. I never was over here. So Scuba said that Bounty Killer went on did an interview with DJ Academics, right? And he mentioned something that Scuba was not fond of. But he said that he had to call it out and let Bounty Killer know that no, it could have been unsaid. It wasn't necessary. He didn't have to say it that way. And I'm saying that I agreed 100%, because I felt that it was unnecessary too. But then a sheep now, like him and the other guy that was on the panel, is making it seem like if his idol had said something, then it would have been called to have to sweep it under the carpet. It's rubbish. How can you live with yourself as a human being to think that you don't have your own mind? Where is your own mind?
But that's how they are on it. That's why anything we caught them, the whole cartel to the standard, or hold him accountable for the rubbish. That's how him do what him want to do, because him get away with a lot of stuff.
And Mellz, and the reason they are sheep, because if you and I are talking about something, right? And I can say to you, Mellz, really and truly, there's a lot of artists that I like and support. And and Massacre is one of them, right? And then we're there talking, and then I say, that's some things that happen, and we never really like how Massacre say it away here, right? But not to bash him, just to say it. And you cannot look into it rationally, right? And practically, and say, Annette, say it's true. I think Massacre could have probably make a part ST. And we'll move on. We still, we still have that love and respect for each other, and we still move on. With them, they cannot say that, and that's my issue.
Right.
Yeah,
that's my issue.
Herd mindset, man.
Herd mindset, a sheep behavior.
Man.
Rick one said, big up yourself, welcome to the panel.
Yes, big up everyone on the panel. Big up everyone in the chat. No, I'm at work. I'm about to leave work, but I was listening just now, so I had to call in because I was on the live and last night, and trust me. And I made a comment in the chat. I'm not sure if you guys saw that comment, but
no, I didn't see it.
Yeah, man. So and it flying back last night, and he deserved it because what I observe, right? And Fierce One mentioned that last night, and the Gaza supporters who were on the live, they could not match up to the reasoning ability of Annette or Fierce One. The IQ level there's a huge
Fierce
difference.
One over there too, no sir, double trouble.
Yeah, man, it was a huge difference because hold on. Right. So what I could not understand is that this person who was talking to Annette was saying that he will defend his artist at all costs. That's basically what he said. He's also saying that he doesn't want to hear anything bad about his artist, and even though if it's something bad and he knows it's true, he's a lawyer, and his place is to defend him even though he knows he's wrong. And I'm like, for somebody to go that extreme, it has to be that they're under some form of spell, some form of control. There is no objectivity. They're just deceived to think that this is it. This is the pinnacle. This is what it should be. This is how it should go. No one should contest. No one should object. No one should have anything to say. Because the very minute you have something to say, they are claiming that you're losing. You're fighting against them. You're anti-Gaza. No, they kept on mentioning that Cartel is winning. And I asked myself last night, where is that race? Because I'm not seeing any race. So, what does he mean by winning? The simple fact of the matter is, most of the things that they're trying to defend their artists for are things that he come out of his own mouth and said that is in the public. And you're sitting down trying to defend that he is not that when you hear it from the horse mouth himself.
Right.
So I'm happy that Annette stood her ground, but based on his reasoning ability, the IQ is very low, and it's very sad because now it just allows others to analyze the type of followers that this person has. Because anyone who doesn't have a reasoning ability or is not objective in their stance will be led astray, and it's very sad.
That's bad though. That's very bad.
Exactly. IQ is room temperature.
All right, so I'm gonna make my way home now.
All right, Rick,
Yeah,
thank you
man. Big
so
up
much as
yourself, Rick,
usual
man.
for your
Yeah,
contribution,
man.
Rick.
Yeah, man.
All right.
You see what
Black
I'm
Star
saying,
Boy.
Mel?
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Annette. Again, you're never disappointing in the
Um,
reasoning and bring certain things forward for real, man. And again, you realize you always hear me talk about the mere fact that you spoke about, see how you call him Spratel, how them fluff him up, man, and make it, it's just a be a lies and illusions surround him. So when they remove all of them things they from him, you realize that not really there for true. And you see the way that challenge you have last night in Annette, where you have to put that person in them place. I saw him play the in mind games upon them, and I saw him like them to be. You understand?
right.
In terms of anything him put out, him get away with a lot of stuff, like obviously. But people like us who is out there in the space, to you on 4 point earlier, who simply hold people accountable and hold him accountable, for what he's doing. You understand? So we can, when the buy views are gone, we can call it out and say, listen, like, this is just a lie and an illusion. This is not what we really think it is. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. One of my biggest turn off to guys is the fact that they want everybody to worship this man, to like literally worship him, and then they come with the praise and worshiping thing everywhere they go. Everywhere they go, that they walk with that, it's like they wear it like a badge of honor. And if you refuse to kiss the ring, then tell us you're bad minded. Are you what you call it? You forgot it's the mother. That's all they can say. And then them discredit the other artists that is there, that is doing their thing. Discredit them to the point where they would, to me, I think sometimes these artists feel like they're not doing anything. Because that constant tear down. But say, can I tell you? Is 4-4 here?
Yeah, man. Me there.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
still.
4.
last
Yeah, man.
night on the live, okay, would you believe, Mellz and guys, that last night on Scuba Live, right? They have the thing that is going on with this other blogger named Fryneck. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of him. So he must
I
been
heard that
having
name.
court sessions on his platform. So what has been going on is that they have been going against one another. So it's just an internal feud with the in their camp, and they were leak what they call it, messages where they were destroying the own artists that them said that they support. So them themselves even don't believe their own lies too. They were even tearing apart on what's her name, Shenseeo, Mellz. You can maybe later on with persons that was watching it from the swamp. I'm telling you, they were tearing her down. They even gone as far as they were even speaking about DJ Khaled. There was a lot of voice note that was there, like I'm telling you, voice notes text messages in overdrive. So it goes to show you that these people will they will destroy themselves and destroy their own, because they're friend killers. Friend killers. So if they can do that to their own people, what gives to other people?
Sure.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you're devil and some look, you're looking at you're talking about some demonic people here, you know. Vile demonic people, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Black Star
You
Boy,
know what?
welcome to the panel.
One Black Star Boy up on the up, man.
Yeah, man, big up everybody. Big up Annette. Big up
Yeah, man, big up
Sunshine.
Black Star
Yeah,
Boy.
big up Star Boy.
Yeah, man, big up on yourself. That's the taking the reason, you know.
Okay.
Black Star Boy. Before you say something, Black Star Boy. Mellz. Big up Jay on the 200 subs.
Oh,
Subs.
she get it.
Jay.
Oh shit, me not see it.
Yeah,
You know.
man.
Hold on.
Yeah, man.
All right, J Empress. All right, guys. J Empress has officially made it to 200. Guys, thank you so much for your support and getting her to our 200 subscribers. Big up yourself, J Empress. Well deserved, and of course, more amazing things to come. Big up yourself, J Empress.
Yeah, man. Big up Jay, man. Star Boy. Star Boy, I don't know if you hear me, you know.
Yeah, man.
No, man, so I see you out in the street, man. I fight the real war, you know. So we have to big you up on that too, you know. And on one side, I hold it down, and I see you on one side, I hold it down. So yeah, man, we have to big up you, man, you know.
Yeah, man.
You know, because we love when the intelligent crooks them out in the street to a reason, you know. It's a good look. Yeah, man.
And big up to Fierce One too.
Belt and drop the belt cast and back up a couple times, you know.
Right. We love it, man. When I just see about our channel, I say, "Buck class, Star Boy, I'll kill them, you know." Yeah, man.
And it's so
It's a good
easy
look, man.
because none of them know in a sense. Them not really, you realize that as Annette always say, it's an illusion. So it's easy once you know the facts and you know the truth. For put them in that place and them not really have much to say. All them I got try and do, I shift the goalpost. When them ask you one question, Migla you answer and them ask you
Them ask them our next one. Yes.
Yeah, you have to just know how to check them and tell them say, yo, when you see them move the goalpost, say yo, you have to make them, you have to call them out and make them know say yo, move the goalpost. And when them ask you question, make sure say you have your question them for ask them back because them cannot answer.
Can't answer. You know what I normally do? What I normally do? Me used to reverse the question back by them. So any question they ask me, I ask them about the same question. See? So if we talk about, if them say, all right, Masikana Billboard song, I say, so we can't tell Billboard song there. Masikana, that's what I always do it. See, like, so every time they ask me something, because they know say anything them ask you, trust me, anything Gaza Nation asks you, Black Star Boy,
yeah, man.
Them not. Yeah, if you ask about performance, if they ask about performance, just reverse it on them. Trust me. You know, so I might style that with them, man. Because them what them try to argue with their brother, it's pointless.
Pointless.
You know, pointless, yeah, man. And you see when they raise up a massacre strengths now, what them do them show everybody to you, you know what I mean? So when them raise a cartel and numbers now, you just show Sean Paul and beat them inside them. That's how me do them, man.
Yeah, man. And then go outside. Hey, they fool.
But they have no reasoning ability, brother. Like Anata say, them Lord and them try to use the Lord ignorance over everybody. And you see, anytime they catch you one away, them try to overtalk you and laugh and giggle and you know. But them silly,
them group up.
Right.
That are for them strategy, you know, numbers in strength.
Exactly. They're like the hyenas. Yeah, they're like hyenas. Yeah.
Right.
Walk out to the stick, man, and beat them.
Yeah. You know, one of the things they cannot. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, got you, Annette. Got you.
You know, one of the things that they cannot challenge when you bring facts to them, they can never challenge it. Them always playing upscotch and dandy shandy. For example, if you ask them, then if Carter is such a great artist as though you put him to be, right? This illusion of this greatness. Why is it that him only have a goal at the age of 44, 45? Because you have artists that run Cartel in their 30s, early. All right, look at this, for example, right? Being a Man got his Grammy at the age of what? I think it was 28 or 29, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure of his age when he got it, but he could have got it before 30, right? Bounty Killer got a Grammy, which wasn't, it's a feature with no doubt at the age of 30, right? You look at it, if you're looking at the age pattern, the people them that the sheep said that is greater than them. Sean Paul got his Grammy before XY, and it's the same pattern as a Shabba and all of those greats. And when you look at him now, you see him get the goal at 45. It's not nothing spectacular.
Mm-mm.
It's not nothing spectacular to get a goal at the age of 45. And then what they would want you to believe is that, okay, yes, he's selling out these arenas. Yes, because of prison hype. Because can I tell you, before Cartel went to prison and it was hot, he had opportunity to travel, to go to various different places in the world, right? Why wasn't he selling out arena and doing those shows when it was hot? Why?
Nobody cares.
Big up. Know me?
Yeah, man. Got your legs.
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, one second.
Okay, let's pass. Yeah, man. But no, what you are saying, Anita, a fact attack, you know. Nobody cared about no Vice Cartel performance back in the days or nothing like that. Cartel never had a spectacular, separate from Sting. I can barely remember one Vice Cartel performance separate from Sting.
Same here.
Well, the two Sting, the one on Ninja Man and the one on Movado. Zane, we can't remember nothing, or maybe a couple Alliance performance where him on the Alliance show them. But Cartel did nothing spectacular in a career as far as performance. So when him come out and I use the prison hype, right?
Nothing at all. And for just to add to what you say too, if you can go back and see when Bean and Man them used to do up and down and remember that big show in the UK named Top of the Pops? Who know that show?
Me not remember that one day, no.
Or maybe Bigger Bags.
One second.
Bigger Bags and Bigger Person. Yeah, would be more familiar. Yeah. Bean and Man them run up on Top of the Pops already, you know?
1 second, panel. Can I say something real quick?
Sure.
All right, you see, me missing off a life for a minute, right? And me I go through TikTok. Yo, Massacre, you know, big Africa, you know. Cause right now, me have some African friend them, and they might tell me how great Massacre run off Uganda. Like the man them call every artist, and I know they not call Froggy name. The man them call Massacre, Popcorn. And I say, yo. So the man them tell me all his songs, every song them, some old songs where enough Jamaican that even know the man them know word for word. So me just wonder if I can just make him just say something quick and fast. Just because me just surprised, you know, say I saw the massacre in the streets of Uganda. Is that possible?
Yeah, man.
When they see that Tushian comment there.
Yeah. All right.
Tushian Green say Foggy most memorable performance when Buju take away Mike.
BRY, where I did?
Jaja.
Yeah. Big up. Tell them how influence Massacre be over Uganda.
Yo, apparently, as we speak, you know, with Massacre is one of the biggest songs right now in the nightlife, titled White, you know. Apparently, it's a big club bang, and every single day it's being played. And also, when you go downside in the ghetto, basically, Massacre's songs actually, they're like life-changing kind of songs, actually. So many young people try to relate with the songs, the beats, and also... basically, it's try to build them up. I don't know whether Massacre follows what is on ground, but with the youth movement in Uganda, they're trying to copy a trend of whatever Massacre produces out here. And the genocide movement as well, it's going crazy actually on the streets as well, man, right now.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
You find like people giving themselves like genocide camps or something like that, just like how you see the Nuri camp, you know, Gaza movement. Even right now, as we speak, genocide movement is moving on the rise, bro.
It's moving on the rise. Yeah. So how?
West Coast and there.
Yeah. So you're saying that you guys can't wait to see Massacre soon, right?
Basically, we can't wait to see Massacre soon actually touch the road actually, apparently. And we have some big artists who are so much interested in the music actually. When you see how they are doing the music,
yeah,
you can see they have some influence in the man himself, you know.
Okay. So you're saying that Massacre influence is big in Uganda?
Oh, especially the new generation.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
We normally do school tours, but when you reach to school, you basically stick the love, you streets, why campus, is having that any trend that every youth can adopt to, and of course,
Yeah.
it's taking storm over here.
So it's a positive. So he has a positive influence in Africa, especially Uganda.
Sure. Basically, when you talk about Uganda is like the central market of ethnic music, yeah. Because most of the American artists that have come here have received what they really call love for music. Okay, some of the top Jamaican artists who have been here. Talk about artists like the recent one that is Cautions, Dexter Dubs. When Dexter Dubs came here and he dropped that song with the Master. Blessings that blow like that tune a big one,
It's a blessing. The song with him and Massacre is a big song.
Flow like a river, yeah.
Yeah. So actually, the ladies, one song for the girl, they actually have this song was called. That tune is that you just played for me.
Oh, Rich Sex.
Rich Sex and also 10 over 10.
What about Moments?
Yeah?
Do you know the song Moments with Steph London? Yeah. And all right. One more thing. Panel, said them dancehall scene over there is similar to our Jamaican dancehall yard.
Yeah, I heard.
The man I played 2 couple songs and me I tell you, I think I listen Jamaican dancehall. You see me? So just imagine, and they must say, oh, the influence the Massacre, for the youths, them evil, I use him style for influence their type of music. So how do you say Massacre is not a great artist?
Right.
You understand me?
Like Lex Boss, like sorry, Annette. Got you, Annette. Let me go.
No, Lex Boss. I have something to say, right, to what you just play a while ago.
Yeah.
All right. Remember, Lex, that it is
live, so if you want to ask them a question, you can ask them.
Oh, what was a video? No, but it's okay.
Okay. So if you want to ask them, you can ask my question for it. Come off.
No man, just give me name all of the channel them Lex and tell them to subscribe, share the channel in the community so them can check in and voice some opinion when they're ready to do it.
All right, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's a really good look, that Massacre is building its fan base all over. I remember watching that channel during the clash, and somebody was calling from one of those I think if it wasn't a central, it was a South American country that Massacre have a big fan base over there, right? So it's a very good look. But remember, Lex Boss, Buju and the Greats told you that Massacre is the future. Massacre is the future for dancehall. There's no going around that. And he knows, that's why I'm saying that destiny and purpose cannot be, it can be delayed, but it cannot be denied. It's the face of dancehall now, and Massacre, I'm telling you, it needs to just continue on the path and the trajectory that is going, and it will be, it will go up there as one of the giants. He's going to cement himself as a giant in the music, and that's what they don't want, and that's why they're so threatened by him. They're so threatened to tear him down and to bring him down. That's their whole purpose. They know. Is it them you know that Massacre is the next giant in dancehall?
Right.
They know.
And the track record we have is too clean,
Exactly.
And then, them thing flawed, so them no want to see Massacre come out on top,
Yeah, exactly. You notice that he's never bleach out. Him say I'm not gonna freak out himself to lot the globe. Come on. A lot of these other artists, what they are mimic of Gaza. Notice how they bleach out and freak out and them just look like some undesirables. Because guess what happened?
Looking
They're not
stupid.
original. Yeah, they want to be their leader mimic. Like some
And
looking like
so
some
they
zombie.
were some undesirables.
Undesirable, yeah, looking like some zombie, looking like some undesirable because they don't have they don't have an identity. They have lost their individuality. They have lost themselves as a person. They're walking around soulless and purposeless. So what gives? Massacre is unique. A
Right.
unique organic artist. Just going into us, just go and buy some fruits or some vegetable or something, and you're gonna see the fruits that have been the fruits that are sunrise and grow natural in some nice soil, and look at the fruits that are from it's GMO. They might look nice on the outside, but when you cut them not good. Them big and they might look nice on the outside, but when you cut them not them look so what do you call it? It's mind blowing to what you see from the outside to what is on the inside, and that's why the artists them
Forthright
that
on it.
came force right,
Forthright.
and have carbide and have all type of things on them. You know why? Because it has nothing there. It's just empty like a shell.
Yeah. Can't reproduce and can't create.
Yeah, and they cannot. There is no clone. They can clone those artists like Tamale and all of them, but they cannot clone Massacre because he is too organic. Too
All
organic.
right.
Right.
Just to add to the general from Uganda did I say. You see, anytime you hear Cartel talk about them river, try and know say a Massacre and Dexter that song you might make your friends too. Cause I think in one of them latest song them him say it again about how them river dry up. And he's been saying from Massacre drop the song, blessing off a flow like a river. Him been a make beer river comments, river comments, river comments. And before that, him never usually talk nothing about no river. So anytime you hear Cartel talk about river and river dry up and all of them something there, try and know say a Massacre I'm a fling him word pan. Immediately after Massacre and Dexter that do that song there, he did a song and in it him say um him flow make them river dry and all of them things there. So just be mindful of that. When you hear that, you know say shades him at all.
Oh, big up.
Interesting.
Big up.
Yeah.
Interesting. And another thing too, guys, that I wanted to say. I don't know if it was is Lex Boss still here?
Yeah, me
Yes,
just
Lex Boss, were you the one who had mentioned earlier on the live that what is his name? And Sprattel was calling Bounty Killer Dinosaur?
yeah.
Did you know that at that time when they was calling Bounty Killer Dinosaur, Bounty Killer was 35 years old?
Yeah, me know.
So let's do the math. So who could a man be a dinosaur at the age of 35? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. He does not, yeah.
Sorry, I got you. Continue.
Yeah, I was going to make the point to tie into what I'm going to say is that, right? He does not believe that somebody, right, can do well while he's doing his thing. You see, if him they come out of prison and just say, you know what? It's not my time now in terms of running dancehall. I mean, I've made my contribution. I've done enough what I could have done. But of course, my poor choices that caused me to go to prison, it was robbed from me, and that was on me. So here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to just do the right thing. Just go tour around I'm going to tour around my catalog. Just relax and then just retire gracefully. You know that you would have been more respected in the industry and for the people, from the fans. I'm not talking about the sheep. I'm talking about the dancehall on a whole, right? But he refused to do that. And let me tell you, there's no way in history, in any genre, where a 50-year-old artist run the genre. It's never happened, and it's not going to happen. But it's sheep and his worshippers that is around him, telling him that, oh, you can come back and run dance. He's not going to run no dance hall. So what he should have done was just tour on his catalog, do his thing, and leave the youth them know that's in the space to do it. That's all he needed to do. But you know why I'm not going to do it? Because his ego and his power trip that is on, and his arrogance and his pride, and because he's so much in the vainglory and all the vanity, he's not going to see it that way. That's why that's why he's able to be doing the same thing that he's doing over and over and over and getting no results. Because the universe is telling you, nature is telling you now that you need to go. That's what is going on now, And that's why there is now a paradigm shift in dancehall where things are just like a reset going on now. And Massacre is changing that landscape because it's now a new world order. And that's just how it goes. It goes for all the greats. All of the greats them came and they did their thing. They're still right now. Being a man and those people are just cruising now and pivoting. That's all they're doing now. It's being a man right now. Did that it song? Him just pivoting now and all of them. And they're not saturating the space. Tell me which one of the greats is saturating the space now and try to take away the shine from the younger artists now. Tell me. Name one of them.
Right.
They're still doing their thing, They're still doing them look a recording, them still doing them, them thing because of course, you can do a little thing, go in and out as whatever, because it's your thing. But you're just seeing them running just with the new artists them now and then keep on throwing out all of these shades I don't know how much lamps him have in his house. Because all of those shades are just, I don't know.
Oh, someone now, man. Be a black in a ceiling.
Yeah, just and he would have leave and the people and then he would have just gone on in history, not the greatest but one of the greats, and would have just gone still off in the sunset, but he cannot do that.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Yeah, hear me? Hello?
Yeah,
Yeah, hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, Lex.
Oh, I apologize. Sorry about a while ago, man. Me just really kind of overjoyed and didn't want to share that with them. Not let me distract you from your program and thing, But sorry about that.
No, man, I could work that you do, my general.
Yeah, man, I go think, man, because,
that, man, we always love to hear the fans them
man.
outside of the diaspora. Within the diaspora outside of the country.
Bro, me just feel good when I know that, bro, the whole part of narrative for them spread, I say, yo, Massacre this and Massacre that. And we know the growth for Massacre come from the underground artist to where he is now. And how them some iron balloon and stuff. And when they know, and when we see how the man make certain strive over places where he not even been to. Yo, the man them over there, the man them say, oh, Massacre are the biggest thing over there. The man never been there before. The man them call, if the man them call the names them, I know the man them not call say nothing about Vibes Cartel. The man them talk about Popcorn, Massacre, and I say two other person. And when they call things, bro, at them time now, bro, like, and then when we see Carter come out and like him just want, the man just power trip, like the man just feel like say, yeah, him still stuck in a 09 where it was all about him. He's a man who just love, he just crave attention, and he would do it by any means. Like he not believe say nobody feel dep on the same level as him. Just like what can I do with Gaza? Anytime somebody I get too big, he always try to pull them back down because he always want to be the center of attention. That's why him go to the extreme. That's why he promote the whole like the whole progressive, the derogative, everything when him do it because he wants to be the center of attention. You understand me? I say? And
right.
Even though
I have a question. When you finish, Lex Boss.
Yeah, and even though when you see my go the most about, oh, he buy all of these houses, he buy all these cars, and him jump on live, he mix up, he send this man a line, he send this one line, and he like him send out this man if he say certain things. Just all of what him do is just be attention. It's like he's like an attention seeker. You understand me? He don't know of, just like Movado. Movado is just there and just staying in lane and doing thing, and he's respected. No, you know why you're seeing them jump and push out the whole Gaza Gully tour is because they don't want to be see, they don't want nobody up on top without their name be mentioned. You understand me? I say? Because them see, remember when he come from jail all in the pan, me are the greatest. Him never. I remember when Bunty put up Movado and I think Busy Signal and Cinema King, them bash them, right? So all of a sudden now you want to seem like say, yeah, you are the Movado strength and all that stuff. You want to jump on the thing and make it like say, yeah, are you like Movado Japan it do well now? So you want to show up your say like you want add it to your accomplishment. Like, yeah, man, Gaza and Gully tour and thing. You understand? You understand the logic? Like, everything with dancehall, you want to be the center of it, one way somehow. And like anybody else where I get a certain shine, you just not feel pleased. Even the same rhythm, skipper them and enough other young artists I get it. No, you just have to depend it because you just want to be the center of attention.
Right.
I'm tired.
Right.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, did you ask a question?
I was about to ask a question, Lex Boss. Yeah. So guys, right? Have you ever wondered, right? They say that this man is so great and like it's like him of the Midas touch, right? Why is it that you're so great and your own sons that is in the music? Why are they not why they have not elevated since then? Why am I not seeing any elevation with your artistry and their music? Why they cannot go on a show on their own in Europe or wherever it is and do it on them by themselves? Why?
Once upon a time, you know?
No, but it never happened. It never happened before with them.
No, not them. But you know, one do same they boss couple of artists back in the days, you know. But you see the true thing, thing. I think the dude from Africa, him say one key thing what I miss. Him say him not even say the people in Uganda, him say the young generation down there. Them are take on to the massacre music. And this is why you know Survivors Cartel cannot stop massacre. And nobody out there will try to tear down massacre can't stop him. Because you see the young generation, yeah, them have a little style now. You see when them see something what makes sense and something what them love, no matter how you think you can't twist them brain, you can't twist them, you know. Zin, so I like the fact that him highlight say at the younger generation down there take on to the massacre music more. That for sure is a massacre thing only can grow from this. So, you know, Cartel on the other hand now, like, you know, my boy call him dinosaurs, Mel call him dinosaur, him sucking at the past. Really and truly, them two youth, they just don't talented. Them just don't talented, to be honest.
I think so too. I don't think them have the talent. Because if they did, they would have gone ahead a long time ago. To be all them praise. Go ahead, sir.
And then the next come on, bro, go on, man, sure. The next thing Annette. Before he can give him something, if Midas touch if he create something good, he have to find a Midas touch for himself. You know what I mean? So he be yet to help himself, so he can't help nobody right now. Cartel thing well off.
I want to change the whole dynamics of how the king of the dance go. Like he want to keep it in the family and do it like royalty. I
think that's what he was planning to do now. That's why I was telling the song that remember that song that he did that them says Skilly Bang is the prince. Remember that song? Yeah. So I think that was his that was his agenda. But him realized that agenda wasn't working, him switched him changed the narrative. That's what I think they try to keep it in the family. It's not really keeping a family because guess what happened? No one this is not we call it the royal family here. Right? Dancehall is dancehall. And if you don't have the talent, it's gonna show. It's gonna show.
I think the reason why I'm just said that about Skilly is because I tell you when enough people don't understand what I'm going with Cartel, and I'm very smart and I give him that. You see when you see whoever you align yourself with, you won't be compared to them. And that's why right now I'm afraid with the whole popcorn thing, because right now, you know, one of the reasons why people are comparing with Mascot the most is because with them done say we not align ourselves with him. You understand me? I say with Skilly now, what him do with Skilly now, you know, say Skilly, we are giving him props. Internationally Skilly is a big artist internationally, right? But you give him a title and say, yo, you're the prince of dancehall, you know. That's like him done put himself there already, you know. So him not gonna say him will be the king, you know. Because you don't accept that title, say you're the prince, you know, and give him the kingship, you know. So you won't be compared, you know, if you understand what I'm saying. Like
yeah, man, I totally understand you, Lex Boss. But in addition to that, in the Lex Boss, Skilly Bang, right? It says a big international artist. But if you pull away Skilly Bang collabs, Skilly Bang doesn't really stand on his own 2 feet.
I'm glad they touch it on it.
We know that.
I'm glad they touch it on it. I'm glad they touch it. Why me that touch him? I'm glad they touch that. Because me say, me not feel like him aligned because him knows so once him aligned. Zin, Because I don't think Cartel know the two youth in a dancer. F Popcorn, F Skillibeg. Them not knowledgeable enough to overdo Cartel. Despite Popcorn have a better catalog than Cartel, I don't think them brain program good enough where them can outsmart Cartel in the game. Zin, you see Massacre and you see the same look of Brata youth and them Alkaline. I think those are the two youth where knowledgeable enough, Zin, with it overthrow Cartel thing. Them strategic enough, them they know how to think to a level where right where they can outdo him. Zin, so really and truly, I don't feel like them ally with Skillibeng them because him feel intimidated by them. Popcorn, as much as Popcorn rate him as an artist where have a good catalog, I don't think Popcorn smart enough where to strategically out strategy Cartel. Him know say Alkaline was the man him overthrow Alkaline cloning the Alkaline overthrow himself for the body wash thing. Then Massacre now is the only youth left in the game now with outsmart him and outdo him for every level, for performance, for hits, for mind games, anything you want to put it. Massacre the only youth were left with it. So really and truly, I just feel like say my use Skilly, my use Popcorn them to really kind of fight Massacre. Because really and truly, you know, when him come out of prison, I'm watching him when he come from prison. It's when he come out and he drop the comment, tush. Massacre come out him on TJ and drop the never complain. Right? That when him come out, you know, the whole dance hall they pan hideout, you know, everybody in a dance hall go hideout. And everybody watch his space. I remember some Massacre come out for the bad album, Shensia song, all of them things there. Zane? And everybody sit down and watch. Zane, and they make him come know, man, once I want to kind of go around if you say, oh, the comet song there, no Massacre and Alkaline in this, Massacre and Alkaline in this. Zane? So I'm going to put that out there, Zane. And everybody watch his space. It's when Massacre come out with never complain him on TJ. Eh? In our mind, I say, Bumbuckler, whatever. A Massacre drop the over stop way. And then Massacre go drop the whites. Eh? And him say, yo, this is not no chatting no more. This is it song. This is work now. You have to go outprove Massacre now. Now him going at the little thing now. Him start draw for artists now. And all the little shenanigans behind the scene where you send out man to come this out the artist now. I try to take out Massacre out and comfort zone now. Cause it's a whole situation now with what you call them, enough for them and all of them, a chat off their face. It just a way because him can't keep up with Massacre lyrically and musically. I just a little way for distract the artist. You understand me?
Get him off course. Get him off his course.
So the whole skill and them out there, I don't feel like him align himself with them because him intimidated by them in any way. I just feel like him use them because him knows that the only comparison versus Massacre. You understand me, I said to you? And him feel like some of them job for skilly them and job for the puppy them now. Doing a collab with them and shading Massacre was gonna make him be that man again. And it push, you know, work. So I just feel like it's a little alliance him try to create to go against one side. You know?
And I just want to also mention, guys. So I think it's while we were on the live, Spice she dropped another video, I guess endorsing the song that she did on the WYFL rhythm. And this time she's blue everything, blue face, blue hair, blue everything. So like the caption is asking Spice is back in her natural habitat. But in the comment section, people are saying that retirement is an option. Somebody say Ross Momaton avatar. Somebody say me feel like Spice bipolar. Somebody say why is she an avatar laughing, rolling their eyes. You know, like it's just, I don't know, it's giving desperate, it's giving cringe. I don't like, I don't know. I really don't know. John, wait, me send you the clippings.
Which clip?
I'm not big on the song. I listen to it. I'm not big on it.
Weirdo, like so everything what we see just went through the window. Like, is that what we're getting? Like, it just go through the window. So that God thing that we should have do and the orange and the fake, we call it, the accent, it just got through the window. You see the skin too, you see on it, you know, say two of them similar is like a man and a woman.
I told you. I told you that they're synonymous. They're very synonymous negatively.
That was long-lived. Jesus.
I don't like this song, man. I don't know about you guys,
Me
but I'm
not
not
like
digging it.
it. From me
Not
bag it,
ready.
me right, me not like it.
That
Your father
mediocre.
go
That's
in the
very
show, man.
mediocre.
Even everyone.
Sad.
Oh, hi, Father girl. Big up.
Bless up everybody.
One father girl on the man. Big up
Warm
yourself,
Jenna.
father.
Mm.
May say up on
Yeah,
vacation.
man.
You come back from vacation.
Yeah, man. Me come off a vacation, man.
Okay. Yeah,
I know
man.
you
Big up
alone
yourself.
4-4, Father girl go on vacation too.
Nah, man.
Me notice me not seeing
Busy
power
night.
there, and I know.
Me busy in a
What's
space,
your
man.
father?
Where I look at now go on. But I look a spice thing me and I talk. I say, me here, time me shake me head. I say, no, so dance all Miss Lady Side, you know. Lady Side can't come back right now, come and dance all, you know. Right now. Cause them girl, they're not creative at all. And she just has, guess, tell her country about him, pum pum, and in all piece of that. I know,
And
go
then she
say,
bring back the
man.
blue ear, father girl. She bring back the blue hair and she had twerk. All kind of stuff. Me say that
She
lady that
not
sick
learn.
about
He
me,
not
my
learn.
God.
He not learn.
And I
She
talk
not
about
learn.
soft life. She just soft the board. Be set to backside. She gone back
She
tough
not
for four.
she not learn. Cause that's an I worse song pan with him. Worse blood clot song. Boy, that's an
Him and
hey, that's
Carter
an
are fight for last
no
place, Father girl.
that well I not, but that's the son of my cartel song not try a blood clot. Cause me know what that she gonna do. Me know what I do enough man. Go sit down man, bumbo clot.
Nah,
Too enough.
nah, read the room. Nah, read the room,
Father
father.
girl.
Yeah.
Father girl. You know why their things are not working anymore? Because they build their career on controversy and shock
Yeah.
value and illusion.
And then I
Right.
get
So that's
call out
why when
them I
all of it played out now, they're trying to find something else
yeah,
now to
yeah,
bring
yeah,
another
yeah,
illusion,
yeah.
another illusion, or they're cooking up another illusion. That's why
Yeah,
things are
they
not
get
working for them anymore. Mm-hmm.
them I get call out panel now, so in a like before. Me know boy, me know
Right.
what that. Me know what that yo. Me I feel like I say, me I want they should go back and watch what she done. I'm about my lift of foot in a year.
Yes,
Fuck
Oh
if
father
my
it,
girl, a
God.
part
fuck,
there.
fuck if the fast they drop out. Sick.
Lord God.
Oh, bucklad. I must skin up. But, yo, go sit down, go sleep here, man. I got where your blood clot. That come know what that. Me want to say them I run with it. Hey, yes, your life. Yes, your life fuck up though. Yes, your life fuck up. But I hear none of the guys are blogging watch out spice and right now.
If
Mm.
something happened, must have happened because she come out very, aggressive. Like, she have something to prove. Like, talk to it. What's going on, my love?
She
Like
either the
everything
three
is
them
just
or Sensia. One out of two of them.
They call up
man.
the licking chip. Fucking
Mm-hmm.
idiot. Get used. Call up licking chip, man.
Jaja.
Man,
He's a
So
no,
what
bad
about
what?
that,
hand.
Lisa?
Imagine if the collab did a one hit collab. Mad woman will walk up and down out there.
Mm-mm.
Call up licking chip, man.
Cause I know she hear the conversation we have about it and run and this a song, So she knows that
Mm-hmm.
Shensi at the talk of the town, man. So she probably feel
Mm-hmm.
intimidated by that too.
Yeah.
Then wait think I take a do collab with her. Cause I share the female or do it international right now in the dancer space.
Mm-hmm.
Now she do it. I mean, I like she do much, but whatever like representation or represent you there in a female as she.
Mm-hmm.
You know, see it. Mm-hmm.
Man.
But me feel like we are none of me. She's supposed to feel shame to blood.
But yeah,
But
father
feel
Hey,
girl,
she was
China year with earlier me and John with that talk about it, man, on the panel. Me say
no man, me just
cringy.
join the live.
Man, yeah, me know, man. But me that say with that, Chain, you did just join with that, but with that talk about it earlier, man. Like the same thing what you say right now, like it cringy, like it not go on feet. Father girl, like what? Like the chorus, like it depend stinky, 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 stinky. That's all it depend. Like what?
Yeah, yeah, that me forgot to talk about. Why she love talk about stinking pussy and smell pussy so? I anybody else that I mean? Yeah, all she love talk about smell pussy stink and smell so. Eh?
Cause she
Like
knows
Where
that
them?
PR one smell.
Boy, I mean, I know
Remember, so when
dog.
you do your body, you carry one different order when you go to body, bro. Big man thing,
Me no know, cause me never do none of them yet.
Yeah, well, I saw me here, so. And
Oh,
enough girl out there, burn out the girl, let me do them body, and I say, smell. A big girl, big international girl. You see them, I put them up on YouTube and on Instagram and say, smell, come cross the man. You see me, I
me
say?
never, me never deal with none of them yet, so me no know how me
Yeah,
cheat,
man.
but I learn something. Just every day me learn something on YouTube. Cause me no know what that about undying stink like this and I mean,
You say
girl
open up
sick
like
no bum.
window and a fresh breeze that come out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, open up the white paper. You put open up like window and a fresh breeze.
Hey,
So I'm like, open up in the
that
window to
way.
take breeze.
Jesus Christ, boy, you know, sir.
You
You
Mm.
know, sir. Why she need somebody better now? She need to listen. So either she need somebody better in her corner, or she need to listen to somebody in her corner because if she have a team, there's no way the team them hear that until I love to come out with that.
Me not think DJ Maka go authorize that, but she needs to go link back her RT boss or something. Something
That's
of
what I
that
forgot though.
effect. Must that.
How is that
Yeah.
authorized, guys?
You know, authorize it, man. I just
No.
snip it again.
Oh, okay. I thought it was authorized. Okay.
So I hope DJ Mac does not authorize. DJ Mac, if you hear it, do master. Don't embarrass dancehall like that.
If pay my money, man, pay my money for, but me know what well.
So she will pay
I
for her
will
own
play that.
embarrassment. Hey, go look for the vote, Father girl. No, please go look for the vote. Mel, look for the vote and tell me what I want to vote.
Which
Which
what
vote?
that?
Which? Oh,
Them
me
a
look
vote
on it
if you
already.
fit keep it or what.
The hypocrite they must say
Really?
they must come. Me click no, and the hypocrite they must say most side them a go with yes. So me no know them
Now,
one know
when
speak
me see
no.
that it's 39% to 39%.
So me I tell you, I think
Wow.
well on let me see me can go back in it and find it really fast. So wait there.
Me know what that. You know, since I get a bad girl just show, she just makes certain thing that run her name, Lisa Hype.
Oh, so all right.
Li-
So you see
li-
the one where we are talking about originally. Sorry for cut your father gore. The one we are talking originally with the voting week. So the one that is 39, 23, and 38. So
that close, that not good.
39% people say it bad. 23 I say it can go on, and 38% I say nah feel it.
That for sure doesn't make no sense.
No, in a sense, like she come out
Mm.
and me not understand like all the yo, and she could have jumped on the rhythm and a classy same way, maybe give way some but classy. Me I tell her then girl them not me tell you, it's like when you watch show, all right, not even just show,
Yo,
say every king have an advisor. Some of the
Then I
dancehall
say
artists they
our
need
team.
advisor. Some of them
Another
can't have for like to tell them nothing about the truth. So you see how
but
when
then
can they voice your fuckery, you just go in at the studio week and just click delete.
Mel's.
And just click
Some of them
delete.
some of them can't think they know. Some of them have a team but nobody can talk to them neither, Cause me know what the
Yo,
blood clot. Know what that.
like the woman just go back to her all self, like all this year to almost March with and this woman spent from
Hey,
the 1st of January. I put
watch it
out
watch your
classy
video
video.
watch your
What if she
video
could have
again.
done? She could have do a classy video upon the rhythm.
Watch the video again. And when I tell you when I kick up my foot, I'm gonna swear I saw a smoke, me see the blood clot of fire out. Maybe they got me gonna swear I smoke me see. I see the blood clot smoke I come from. Like sitting on sparks. No, sir. No, man, but when if you do for people got chat, you don't see it.
All of that just go through the door, guys. Just went right out the door. Right out the door.
Guys, she and
Yeah.
and Faggy, they caught the game so much, and them don't even know what they're doing anymore. Their whole career is based upon illusion.
Wow.
Too much illusion, man. Not even Houdini.
Like,
Not even Houdini could match them with the tricks.
That's crazy. That's crazy
Be-
though. Like
you
me
better
not
she do song.
understand.
Better she do song in a British accent with me. Or she would from what there.
But that's what I'm
Because so that the
saying,
mark
Father
share
God. She could
forward
have
with.
stay in the same element. They
Shit,
make something with sense.
I make something sense.
She pull back. You say she even they pull back for your old self and then come mad up the rhythm. We could have say all right then spices, but like
I
what is this, brother?
better better she
You
follow away.
lost.
Better she follow away anyone that. So anyone that can one I all classic and put on the rhythm.
Mm,
So
man.
nah team on them a blood
Mm.
clot. But me
But
there
just
man.
on the cause today was about the Movado, technically, surrounding the song that he has on the WYFL rhythm. And I mean, 10 minutes to closing, but I do enjoy the reasoning, but just to kind of like tie it back with, Movado and realizing that he doesn't have to do too much as far as the rhythm is concerned. And maybe on my next live I'll just pick up where we left off today and do a part two regarding Movado, because I want to pull the wool off you guys's face. And again, Annette, you can probably join us for another conversation with deep dive into Movado a little bit in terms of him old Movado versus new Movado now. And we get
Yeah,
to
man. No
understand that
problem.
literally, like, to show people really and truly say, yo, like, not just for say it because of say it, but Movado is the better artist for Vibes Cartel. Like, he has never have to do too much, and it shows him hop on the rhythm, and nobody remember the Cartel song last in the sauce, like where the song there, like it last in the sauce, and Movado just come easily after 200 years, after dinosaur years later, and
Me
and
tell
and control up the rhythm.
I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Yeah.
Honestly, that and this is my point of view still. Me disappointed I told them. Cartel song at trash and me disappointed in the shades thing when they come at you. Come find one song that makes sense, man. For a
But
song what
them say
what
the
say something.
shades thing though, Father go up is a promotional stunt. Cause remember, say them I go, two of them I go up on tour together. I know me here to revive
Yeah.
the
Yeah, the
Clash
Gully
tour
and
thing,
Gaza.
the Gully and Gaza thing.
Mm-hmm.
Who know you hear that from? You hear that from any one of them?
Yeah, it was confirmed. I
It
heard it
was
was
confirmed,
confirmed
man, and the posters and stuff
on
put out, man.
Movada's page.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I heard.
Okay. Oh, so it's a business move.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
Seemingly.
yeah,
Okay.
Father Gore. So, but it just kind of like just make it the comparison between the two, between
Yeah.
the two of them to make people really understand. So not really a go on for them Father Gore like that, man. Like, and as far as Froggy is concerned, but it just kind of like traveling back down memory lane. It's still now we are talking about the mere fact say yo, like, this whole shock value thing with Cartel and nothing really much is there within him career. However, is that illusion when thrive on to make people feel like say things is happening, but really and truly it's not the case. You understand? However, when you compare now, when you can compare both him and Movado, you get to realize say your Movado is indeed a better artist, and kind of like tying even back Movado with tying in Movada even with Massacre, because both of them have certain similar, characteristics as well. When Movado, come out on the scene, few years back, I know even though it was a long time ago, that hunger within him and that raw, organic, talent, it was the same thing for Massacre as well. And if you notice now that while Movado still within that raw habitat of his, he still is no more strategic. And him not saturate this, him not saturate the spot and want to pick up all of that spotlight we see Froggy want to take up. You understand? So I think it's good to really talk on these things, even though we are a one side family, because if we are talking about the corruption within the space and we are trying to get rid of the evil that lurks over Massacre at time, we have to talk about the evil. We have to.
Well,
We cannot
well, man.
just talk about Massacre alone, but we have to talk about the evil will lurk around and show them up and shine the light on them so people can see and know.
A musical NID is still nothing, so nothing wrong with that.
So it's just kind of like bringing those things to the forefront and kind of like talk about, my angle, in all of this, so people can have the understanding. And again, what I'll do is I'll do, a part two, kind of like dive a little bit more into possibly Movado. And I know that I want to talk about Joshi, because Joshi has been doing good for the year so far, but it's not really talked about. And we want to shed that light on Josh, especially on that song that he did, Champion. It's a really good song, and we want to shed some light on it as well. Because the end of the day, where is dancehall going? We have to bring the few talents that we're seeing in the space right now that is more than capable, and of
True.
course, show them up for who they are, right? And motivate, uplift them, and push them out there into the space and make them know that they can do it. And while
Well, man,
some
that
artists will, or some people will try to bring them down and brainwash them, and it and make them have a mind of their own. We want them to be able to have a mind of their own and go to the world and recognize themselves for the king and queens that they are.
well, that's
Yeah,
the right thing,
absolutely.
Mellz. Yeah, so something on it.
Yeah.
What I say, I write in that instead of every time we forward and give a negative so much attention, and if you highlight the positive as well, you see me.
Yeah, with
So
things happening in the
that
space
is,
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And the positive
Yeah.
because
may not surround, only Massacre right now, as you know, that we're highly anticipating the drop of his new music. And while we're waiting and we're talking about him and we're bigging him up and we're up, we're talking the good things, we want to, he's, again, he's always the one to big on the youths, them are the future. And we have to talk about, the future of the youths, them, and make them know that, they can do it. And so far some of them are already doing it, right? So 3 minutes, 3 minutes remaining on the live. John Wick goes live at 4 o'clock, guys, at 4 o'clock. So once we end here,
Okay.
we're just gonna hop over to John Wick live to provide the support that he needs over there based on
oh,
his topic, his conversation that he's bringing to the forefront. Guys, while you're here, don't forget to like. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, now is your time to go ahead and do so. That way you can be a part of the conversation, guys. Whenever I go live, you will be notified when I
how
drop a
far are they
video.
now?
I'm
Um,
at 440 right now, guys. When I came to the live, I was at
That move slow though.
433. So I'm at
Okay,
440 right now. Slowly and
okay.
steady wins it. You know what I mean? Slow and steady, it's a marathon and not
So
a sprint. And
yeah,
I'm
the
honestly,
more
I'm
live.
okay. I'm
You have the
okay with
more
it.
live.
Yeah, but again, there's other things that's taking
Me
up
know,
space in
me
my life
know.
also
Yeah,
as well.
work,
And I really
yeah.
don't want to, in my opinion, over saturate,
overdo it.
on my topics in, in the space and whatnot. John Wick, I already have there to kind of like cushion me if anything. So if I'm not at 1 o'clock, then John Wick can step in at 4 o'clock, and everybody, all road can lead to John Wick. As of right now, obviously, like again, other things, guys, are happening in my life right now. But as you guys know, I love the vlogging. I love to be a part of the space. I love music. I love the music. Again, it's kind of like creating that balance now where I can figure out, well, I am still figuring out like the days in which that I am gonna go live. That way you guys can see me a lot, whether three or four times for the week. That way we can join in and we can have certain conversations
Yeah,
based on what's
man.
happening and based on what's going on.
So on the
Much love.
4-4 resign. Where do you resign from vlogging?
4 going live at 9 tonight. 4 is going live. John Wick go live at
Okay,
4. I don't know if anybody else is going live at 7. I think no, I'm lying. I think 4. I think it's going live at 7, I believe. And I think Let's go live at 9 today, I believe. I'm not sure if
Um,
any of the ladies are going live later on with a TT or a Dr. Mix.
Mellz,
anywhere.
just really
Yeah.
That's a,
quickly, just a quick question for Father Gore. Father Gore, did you
yes.
watch the Bunty and Beanie versus clash?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I heard that this thing, the tour clash that they're going to be doing is something like this with
Oh, oh,
Mavado
oh,
and
oh,
and Faggy.
oh. Okay.
Yeah. So I heard.
Okay. Well, good luck to them.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
guys.
bless up
It
everybody,
was
you
a
know.
pleasure.
Yeah, man.
It was a pleasure,
Big up
guys.
to
Big up
everybody
yourself,
too.
Annette. Thank you so much. As usual, for joining in the conversation. John, we big
Yeah,
up
bro.
yourself for your
Welcome.
support.
Yeah, man.
Father God, today I know that you came in a little bit later on, but we enjoy you in the space. As usual, Black Starboy
That
was
is
on the
it.
panel earlier. Lex Boss was on the panel earlier. Big up on yourself, guys. The panel, big up the
Blessings to
chat.
everyone.
Miss World, big up yourself. My day one supporter, Ruby. Island Girl Ruby, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Killer B, big up yourself, girl. Thank you for being here today. Stature P, big up yourself. I don't know if I've seen you here before. Big up yourself, Stature P. J Empress, big up yourself. J Empress, reach our 200 subscribers. Big up to J Empress, and the journey continues. Ro Thompson, big up yourself. Thank you for that support earlier. Big up everyone overall. So Shakira, I saw you earlier. Very Sim, big up yourself. Each and every one, big up on yourself, guys. Let me see if I'm missing anyone. And I did see some new people that was in the live just commenting and whatnot. It's good to see the new people come out, building my fan base, and to see the new people, it really warms my heart. Um yeah, guys, so I did see some new people today. Just continue keep the momentum going. Again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Like up the live and share, guys. And of course, I will see you guys in another conversation. Remember to follow all of the one side channels, from Realist to Ultimate to Shane to Father Gregory in the to Gregory in the morning, to Dr. Mix's TT's channel, to J Empress, to 44, to John Wick channel. Guys, make sure that we're following one side news, and everyone who support, the one side movement, to massacre word, the love is mutual, right? Talks them out, love is mutual. Just keep going, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Big up on yourself.